Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're gonna have a party. Not that kind of party, but don't worry, it'll still be a blast because instead of dancing or having fun, we're going to find out whether we're a fish he or a fish her. Gender reveal parties were birthed in 2008 by a blogger who decided to cut into her cake and let the color of frosting reveal her baby's gender. Little did she know she was starting a new custom involving family and celebration and wildfires. But before we start to babble about these TikToks, let's take a moment to babble about today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Babbel, the language learning platform with over 10 million subscriptions worldwide. My mom and grandma speak Spanish, and sometimes they say super sweet things to me, like cállate and eres una decepción.
You are a disappointment.
So I decided it's time to freshen up my own Spanish and join the conversation. Babbel uses award-winning technology to make learning fun while teaching you how to speak a new language in as little as 3 weeks. If normal lessons aren't for you, Babbel offers engaging 10-minute lessons, games, videos, and even podcasts. They really want to avoid the monotony of teaching boring vocab words, so they teach real-world, practical conversations that would be used while traveling, working, or even in everyday relationships.
Triste. Estoy un poco triste.
Or you can just learn a second language so that you can tell people you learned a second language and they think that you're cooler than them. Which you would be. If you want to check them out, just click the link in my description and get 65% off of your subscription. Thank you to Babbel for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. This is actually the TikTok that inspired me to make this video. It went so viral that literal news outlets started writing about it. I mean, it's just her first thought is to go hug him, and then all of the boys basically body slam her. But they do eventually include her. Like this guy towards the end hands her a phone, like she's a stranger at Disney World. Hey, you don't look busy. Can you take a picture of us? We just found out he's having a baby boy. I know, I'm the mom. I'm the pregnant one. Oh, no way. Wow, it is so nice to meet you. We've met before. Anyway, just make sure it's in portrait mode. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident because I found another gender reveal party where the same exact thing happens. Even down to the same wardrobe. Everyone's sporting this fashion combo with the hat and the sunglasses that look like you're about to get your teeth whitened. So this is just a thing that happens regularly, I guess, where you forget about and exclude the person who's doing like 99.9% of the work. I didn't know that having a gender reveal party was so life-threatening. Do you think the invitations specify that the dress code is like combat casual? Just wear something that looks cute, but can also protect your ribs from potential trauma. And don't forget your insurance card. That's unrelated, but don't forget it. At least they have the good sense to have the mom throw the ball toward them from a distance. Otherwise, we'd have a real Thunderdome situation on our hands. Congratulations, you're having a boy. Oh my God, that's great. That's what I was hoping for. Good luck. What do you mean? Wait, no, what? Is that a whole baseball team? But it's apparently pretty common to ignore the mother of your child at these things and just sprint in the opposite direction. The gender will get revealed and the dad just starts running off on his own little side quest. Which there's nothing wrong with. I mean, they're just excited. But sometimes you can see the mom in the background, arms open wide, chasing after him like, wow, I'm so happy. Where are you going? Maybe just a squeeze. This is kind of important. Will the baby have pink blood, or will they be a CBS show starring Tom Selleck? I'm not gonna pretend like this isn't a really creative way of doing this. It doesn't have the potential to cause physical injury to anyone or poison any aquatic life, which I can't say about all of these gender reveal parties. Like in this one, we're using a knife. We are using a knife to pop the balloon and pointing it towards the father in the general vicinity of the human that bleeds. And the baby is crying, obviously, because it just witnessed attempted manslaughter. Or you could try and poison all of your loved ones with toxic fumes, huh? Wouldn't that be a gas? Oh my God, I can't wait to find out what the baby is. Good. Wait, what do you mean? What the fuck? Then there's this one where there's not even an attempt to not litter.
You know what, Mommy? I'm a girl. I hope that makes you happy. I always want to make you happy.
I think it was planned, actually. They seem to have gone out of their way to ensure that plastic would end up in the river. What if instead of doing this on the grass, where we would have to pick up after ourselves, like peasants, we put it directly in the water, then we don't have to pick it up, and the world ends a little bit faster. It's a win-win. I'm gonna be a parent. Another popular theme is to use as much water as you can and then put it on a plane. As far as I can tell, it seems to be some kind of competition to see how much water you can waste, and you have to log in how many gallons you used each time you have a gender reveal party. And if you win, they show up to your house with a big check and balloons, which you will throw in the ocean, we hope. Or if you're feeling bored, you can simulate a tsunami just to feel something. Just make sure you get the cake for a good bargain to make room in the budget for the lifeguard you're gonna need. So what's on the itinerary for the party? Drowning. Cool. Because who needs to conserve water, really, when you think about it? Water's infinite, just like awful movies starring Jared Leto. Some of these are also extremely complicated for no reason. It's like the more steps involved in the reveal, the more gender you get, I guess, just in case you want an extra scoop of gender with your gender. Okay, so you're gonna open that box, okay, and then you're gonna pop each of those balloons individually with a spoon, okay, and then when the balloons, they have legs, start running at 30 miles per hour, which doesn't sound that fast, but Usain Bolt can only do 27.3, and then you're gonna can you just tell me what genitals my kid is gonna have? Or you have others where you build a wall just to demolish it, like an episode of Extreme Makeover in reverse. I know this is probably the dad, but I like to think it's a service you can purchase. Like you can hire a guy on Craigslist just for this purpose. He has to email you a resume detailing his experience in breaking walls. From 2009 to 2012, I personally mediated and oversaw a team of one. Just myself having some pretty bad anger issues. Then 2012 to the present, I have been working as an understudy for the Kool-Aid Man. I guess this one isn't really a problem as long as we don't let him volunteer for Habitat for Humanity. You made me a house? Yes, I did. Thank you so much. This means a lot to me. You're so welcome. Why are you putting on a helmet? I'm sorry. My wife's pregnant. What does that have to do with Cannonball? For this next portion, I want to do a comparative study. I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to show you 2 videos with 2 different outcomes and 2 different reactions and see if you can pick up on the slight difference in response. Are you ready? Put on your science goggles or you might miss it. Did you see it? The second one didn't have any fireworks. I think there's a fine line between being a little let down and making your daughter regret being born. Okay, the second and third time, did you really need to go on that long in front of your other children who are girls? I can't believe we have 3 daughters. God, girls are the worst. I hate them. Mommy, why is Dad so upset? Don't worry, honey. He just doesn't like the way that you are. Girls can't play sports? These gender reveal parties can apparently cause not only marital drifts, but also tectonic ones.
A family did their gender reveal party at a quarry with 80 pounds of tannerite, which is an explosive powder. When they detonated the explosion, it caused a small earthquake which rocked 2 states, causing lots of damage to nearby houses.
I think we're almost at the point where we need to start adding these to the list of natural disasters. We got droughts, hurricanes, Everlay, Lee-Lay's gender reveal. Can you imagine having to explain why you're in prison after this? I killed a man, and his mom, and his dad, and his entire family. Well, I made a girl bomb. I feel bad for the kid though, because they're gonna have a complicated childhood if this is the length their parents went to for just the gender reveal. I'd be terrified to go to their wedding. Do you, Chad, take Chad to be your lawfully wedded Chad? Yes. Mom, stop it. Put that down. Thank you. I do. Mom, no, stop it. Put Put that down. Stop. Bad mom. There's so many different ways of doing this without endangering the entire state of New Hampshire. And some people do all of them and just go all out. They have the balloons, plus the fireworks, plus the smoke. Some of them even have their own soundtrack. And I honestly admire the setup. It's exciting. I feel like we're watching a movie and approaching the climax. After years of fighting and struggling and breaking walls, we've sacrificed much. Too much, but no more. Because today, everything we've worked for has paid off. And it's finally time to pop the balloon. Everyone do a countdown. 3, 2, 1. Oh my God, it's a pollution. Oh, wow. I had a hunch. I just knew it. I had a feeling. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And today we're going to be learning some girl facts, some facts about girls, some things that are exclusive to only girls, some girl facts. What are girls? Some of you might not be familiar. Girls are very complicated. Sometimes they'll say really cryptic things like, I wish you would pay more attention to me, or I'm hungry. Like, okay. Well, what does that mean? I wish they would just tell us what they want sometimes, you know? No need to be so mysterious, girls. So I did some research. Where else other than TikTok? I love the hashtag girl facts on TikTok because it's so obvious that a lot of the people who post them have never even breathed the same air as a girl. Most of them seem like they came from Google, or more specifically from those weird WikiHow articles, except instead of telling you how to pretend to be a vampire at school, they're telling you what a girl really means when she texts you the letter K. And everyone knows, if you want to know something about girls, don't ask girls. Ask dudes on TikTok who copy-pasted baseless studies from the internet and then stood in front of their iPhone camera like this. But before we educate ourselves on the totally inexplicable nature of girls, this video is sponsored by Casetify. Casetify provides a huge selection of phone cases with adorable, customizable designs like this one. Casetify's new Impact and Ultra Impact cases are made with 65% recycled and plant-based materials, plus are shipped in 100% recycled packaging along with eco-friendly ink. They are also compatible with wireless charging and 5G. I drop my phone at least 3 times a day, so I can personally vouch for Casetify's top-notch drop protection. Their ChadChad 2.0 technology is drop tested and proven to protect your phone from drops of up to 9.8 feet. There are endless options when it comes to customizing your case. You can pick your favorite color or print, or you can even add your name or monogram for a truly one-of-a-kind custom case. These are also 100% non-toxic and non-hazardous. A feature I really appreciate, especially right now, is the antimicrobial coating that kills 99% of bacteria and keeps Casetify cases germ-free. If you want to check out Casetify, just go to casetify.com/Chad or click the link in my description to get 15% off of your order. Thank you to Casetify for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. Okay, first girl fact is actually a 2-in-1er. It's boys and girl facts. Girls fall in love with what they hear. Boys fall in love with what they see. That's why girls wear makeup and boys lie. Wow. I'm 2012 and this is Facebook. One of these is not like the other. So this fact is girls are under a lot of pressure to be pretty and to wear makeup in order to be considered attractive based off of often unattainable beauty standards to appease the male gaze, and boys are liars. It's not their fault though, it's a fact. They can't help it. Yeah, so then I lied to her, obviously, and I told her I was out with the boys, but really I was cheating on her with her sister, and she still doesn't know to this day, and we have 2 kids together, but it's literally not my fault. Like, I'm a boy. Boys lie. It's a boy fact. Sometimes I wear eyeliner. We are experiencing the same thing. When a boy is truly in love, he will act like a child. But when a girl is truly in love, she will act like a mother. I know someone who would really like to speak with you. Why is this fact so not specific? So she falls in love with you and she like sets up your doctor appointments or brings you fruit gummies to your soccer game. He falls in love with you and just starts uncontrollably pissing and doing himself. Once again, it kind of seems like girls are getting the worst end of the bargain. Girls are more attracted to guys who have the ability to make them laugh. Yes, that's it. That's the whole fact. Man, I wonder how many studies they had to conduct to figure out that girls are more attracted to people who have a similar sense of humor to them. Hashtag psychology. Hashtag psychology facts. This applies to literally everyone. Yeah, so when someone makes you laugh, it makes you feel good inside. Okay. So you like them. But if someone doesn't make you laugh, then it doesn't make you feel good. So you doesn't like them. Probably.
Whoa, dude.
I know.
That's
like psychology. It's like psychology. It's psychology. It's psychology. And why are we in the ocean? Why are we underwater for this?
I just can't believe
I
this,
know.
dude.
Guys,
I know.
You should write a book,
really
dude.
should.
Oh my god, that would be. I should write a book. What would you call it?
Lord of the
guys,
Flies.
I'm
Like,
actively
Lord of the
drowning.
Friends are food, not fish.
Girls normally fall in love with older boys. Girls hate it when boys always talk about themselves. But girls like it when boys pay attention to them and tell them how important they are. Yes. These are just basic rules for interacting with anyone ever. No one really wants to hang out with someone who only talks about themselves because it means that they probably don't care about what's going on with you as much. And yes, girls usually like when people tell them they're important and pay attention to them because they are human beings. This video has 500,000 likes, which means that 500,000 people watched this and thought this was informational. This taught me something that I didn't know before. I just had never considered having basic human decency before, but now I will. Only 4% of women consider themselves beautiful. If a girl goes silent during a conversation, she is probably overthinking what you just said. You cannot just pull statistics out of your ass, plop them onto a picture of a sunset, and label it a psychological fact. Where did 4% come from? Was there a control group? Was there a placebo effect group? I don't know anything about scientific studies. Was there a hippopotamus? Girls easily get carried away by their emotions. This is true. My emotions have been bulking. 70% of girls use silence to express pain. Again, with the statistics, this is literally impossible to be fact. It is a subjective reaction to being sad. You cannot just make sweeping generalizations with no study and no research. There have to be actual scientists and like placenta pills. Unpopular fact. If a girl goes silent during a conversation, it means she's probably overthinking what you just said. A lot of guys tend to get annoyed at this, when in reality it's easily fixable. They just need reassurance or for you to explain something again so they don't feel the need to overthink it. Unpopular fact is not a thing. A fact cannot be unpopular because it's a fact. I will define fact right now. The truth about events as opposed to interpretation. This is an interpretation of what you think is going on in a girl's head whenever she goes silent during conversation. But if this is happening a lot to you, Cody, then maybe you should not be wondering why she keeps overthinking and consider that maybe you just keep saying stupid shit. This is just a word for word copy of the other one that we saw. What BuzzFeed article are you guys stealing this from? Unpopular fact, plagiarism is not cool. You wouldn't plagiarize a car. You wouldn't plagiarize a handbag. Downloading a plagiarism is stealing. Just because her eyes don't tear doesn't mean her heart doesn't cry. Those are called emotions. Like if I were to say that your TikTok reads like the inner monologue of a 3-year-old child, that would probably make your heart cry, but that's just called having feelings. I like that the people posting these kinds of videos apparently know so little about girls that they have to steal every girl fact from each other. I've seen this one at least 5 times. Maybe we're not overthinking all the time. Maybe we're trying to like remember the lyrics to a song, or you have something stuck in your teeth.
And another girl fact is that they have to trim their fingernails every 30 seconds or they will fall off and grow legs. Then they can actually reproduce, and that's how the thumb people from the third Spy Kids movie were made, but you probably didn't know that because you're a girl. And your mind physically cannot process the incredible graphics from the Spy Kids franchise.
The true meaning behind the girl texts. She's mad. I'm fine. She's not fine. It's fine. It's not fine. I don't care. She really cares. It's okay. I'll be okay. She's hurting a lot. Oh, okay. Her heart just shattered. Okay. Everything is good. Okay. Something might be wrong. Okay, something is really wrong. Don't try to guess a girl's feelings. Always ask her. So I'm kind of starting to get mixed signals. You said if a girl says she's fine, then she's not fine, and just to go with the opposite of whatever she says. But now you're saying that we should just ask her and never assume. So your girl fact is just to ask a girl. But we came to you for girl facts. We came for your expertise. We're not going to be able to learn about girls anywhere else. Girls want nothing more than to feel loved. I mean, I can think of a couple things we might also want. Basic respect, safety. Safety is nice. Equal pay. That might be cool. If not, that's totally fine. When she stares at you mouth, kiss her. That is 100% not what you should do. It's just based on some of the previous girl facts we've seen. It doesn't seem like y'all are the best at picking up on signals. So maybe don't kiss girls just because they happen to glance at your mouth hole area. If she starts cussing out a storm at you and tries to be all big and bad with you, kiss her and tell her that you love her. Got it. Okay, so if a girl is visibly upset with you, don't admit fault. Just kiss her, because all girls want is love. When she's quiet, ask her what's wrong. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. If she pulls away, pull her back. Is this girl language or serial killer language? Because I genuinely can't tell anymore.
If she tells you a secret, keep it safe and untold. If she looks into your eyes, look back into hers and don't look away until she does.
Definitely sounds like something a serial killer would do, which checks out since you're driving us around in a car at night on an empty road to bury us, no doubt. Do not take any of this advice. If you were to see any of these happening in real life without weirdly motivational music in the background, it would be terrifying. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. You just got really quiet. Yeah. Yes, I did. If you're overthinking something I said, I do not care about anything you've said ever. It's gonna be okay, okay? I'm here to protect you. Okay, I'm just trying to diffuse this, okay? And if I make one wrong move, the whole world will literally end, so I could really use some silence right now, okay? Okay. "78% of girls use silence to express pain." Oh, for f***'s sake. To conclude this video, obviously do not listen to any of the things in these TikToks, but I'm gonna call it there, guys. I'm sorry if this video was shorter than usual. I'm still trying to get back into the swing of things, but if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And do you hate your wife? Because I know I do. Hate your wife. I didn't know how to tell you, I'm sorry. Relationships can be magical. They're full of possibilities and excitement and joy. Unless you post TikToks together, because then we can't tell if you love each other or if one of you is actually being held against your will.
Wife, come here.
TikTok couple humor is really good if you haven't had a chance to watch a couple argue in line at the grocery store or watch any stand-up comedy from the 1980s to mid-2000s.
I don't even know why women get mad. I'm a guy. I'm supposed to finish fast anyway.
But if you actually like your relationship and want to keep it from being scarily similar to an episode of Tom and Jerry, then you should check out today's sponsor, Adam and Eve. Whether you need something for your alone time or for you and your partner's together alone time, Adam and Eve has your back. Or your front. Whatever you're into. They have amazing 24/7 customer service, plus 90-day hassle-free returns. Not to mention 20% of their profit does go towards fighting the spread of HIV. So check out the link in my description and be sure to use code CHAD for 50% off of one item, plus free shipping to the US and Canada. Some exclusions apply. Thank you to Adam and Eve for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Every Friday, my husband makes me wake up at 5 in the morning to get him a cinnamon bun from the local bakery. So I have been using these store-bought ones, so I can sleep in until 6.
I feel bad asking the employees at Panera to bring me a salad with slightly less rotten lettuce, so I can't imagine asking someone to wake up at 5 a.m. to get me a baked good.
Wrapping it up like the bake shop does.
Sometimes you have to run an errand for your partner, like if they're busy and if they really need something. I don't think that this fits into that criteria, but what do I know? Maybe this cinnamon roll is crucial to this guy's workday. Hey, did you get those reports back? No, sorry, I just fell a little behind. Okay, well, did you finish organizing that Excel sheet that I sent you? No, sorry, not that either. Okay, well, this has happened quite a few times, so unfortunately, I think we're gonna. But I did bring you this warm and freshly baked cinnamon roll. Have I ever mentioned that you're my favorite employee?
Good morning.
Morning.
You get my roll? I did. It was still warm.
So clearly he couldn't get the roll himself because he was too busy sleeping. And then he barely acknowledges her before asking about it.
You get my roll?
Oh, hey honey, how'd you get my roll? I was thinking maybe we could go out. My roll though? I just fell and twisted my ankle pretty bad. My roll? Honey, I'm on fire. Roll?
My husband tracks my activity throughout the day from my watch, but I'm lazy. So I hired a dog walker and have been taping my watch on my dog.
These aren't real, they're obviously pretty scripted, but whenever people express concern for her in the comments, the response is always, don't worry, it's not real, I'm just pretending to be in a controlling relationship. My husband totally doesn't watch my every move with a tracking device, and I can totally like leave whenever I want without it beeping and making noises like
Prisoner escaping, prisoner escaping.
But then we have couple humor that involves making us think your spouse has the domestic skills of an armless sloth with amnesia trying to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
And then you take the peanut butter, and then you take the peanut butter, and then you take the peanut butter.
This is kind of a weird format because the funny part is showing us a major red flag disguised as a quirk. Just a silly little quirk where your partner makes your life a living hell. Roger was being so sweet today. He gave me the night off. Oh, that's so sweet of him. And I only had to bring 5 of our 10 children. Of course, yeah, just the 5. And then I also had to cook for all 12 of us before we left. Everyone's got to eat. And then he made me promise not to ask him for any favors until 2043. That's only a couple years from now. But I'm feeling so relaxed and hang on one sec. Hey, hon.
How the f do I make a Lunchable?
When you're sick and your husband is helpless. No, stop it. That's not cute. He's not helpless if he's choosing to be helpless. That's an oxymoron. Emphasis on the moron. Kind of feels like you're trying to convince us with this caption. Guys, isn't it so funny, that thing that every spouse, all of our spouses do, where even if you're on your deathbed, they want you to go get a cinnamon roll? Isn't that so silly? I'm rolling in my grave right now. Then we move on to the classic couple humor, the tried and true, the pastry resistance, the good old why the f am I married to this person, where you don't hate your spouse, obviously, you just hate every single thing about them.
How long you been married?
42 years.
How was that possible?
I count in dog years because my wife's
Makes sense.
Do y'all like each other? Or I feel like we should have outgrown this type of humor by now. Just like we should have outgrown having a Supreme Court full of people who have existed longer than color television.
I count in dog years because my wife's
I feel like there has to be couple humor where you don't make everyone think you're on the brink of divorce. If you're gonna stay together and make this type of content, at least make it seem like you're happy sometimes. Like maybe just a quick reminder would be nice. I hate you. Well, you're a little bitch and I wish I'd never met you. Hey guys, even though we don't always get along, we still really do care about each other. That's right, honey. We really do love each other. Deep, 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 okay, deep. That's deep. Okay, that's deep, 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 deep. Okay, that's deep enough. Deep.
Daddy, how does it feel to be married?
Imagine deleting all the games from your tablet and having only one game.
Oh good, we're already passing it along to the next generation. This kid isn't even old enough to tie his own shoes, let alone think about tying the knot. Poor kid probably just gained consciousness a few months ago and his dad is already like, remember son, marriage means that your wife deletes all the games you love from your iPad because she's a meanie. Your wife's gonna smash your iPad and you're gonna be miserable. Why are you crying?
So I decided to take you to Louis Vuitton for your birthday.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Serious, let's do it.
Yes! I can't believe you're getting me a Louis Vuitton.
What? I said I was taking you here. I didn't say I was getting you one.
He's right, he never said he was getting you one. That'll teach you for expecting special treatment on your special day. This video is just a joke, it's fine. I mostly brought it up because of the caption. The only bag she's getting are under her eyes. That's so mean. I get it, you guys have a comedy page together and you're probably poking fun at each other a lot, but now I think we've moved on to bullying, because this sounds a lot like something a school bully would say to you, but you're not supposed to marry them after that. You're a stinky doo-doo head. No, I'm not. Yeah, and I bet your parents don't even like you. No, my parents like me. No, I bet they hate you, just like I do. No, they don't. Yeah. Do you want to get married? Do you know how to make a sandwich or start a load of laundry? No. Perfect. Let's get married.
Promised my husband I'd keep my legs shaved if he let me get a puppy.
Oh my god, did you see how hairy her legs are? That's almost irregular. You should get that checked out. The irony of the camera panning over to probably the hairiest individual I've ever seen is almost too much to bear. Bears don't have to shave, so why should we? We're all basically bears when you think about it, just not as obsessed with toilet paper.
Oh, yeah, baby. It feels so good. I love how soft you are.
Just imagine if bears actually experience societal pressure to shave like we do. Barathy, you should really trim that down. It's starting to get unhygienic. It's December, Beryl, and you look like a Thanksgiving turkey, so good luck surviving the winter. Well, good luck attracting a man with leg hair like that. Well, at least I won't attract hypothermia, you bearch. This is a pretty common thing, though. A lot of these are guys complaining that their wife doesn't look good enough or that she doesn't dress up enough. As if they were expecting their wives to wear false eyelashes and bustiers to clean up baby vomit. They act like they were scammed in a way, like they didn't sign up for this and wanted the yassified filter in human form. Nothing is more important than wearing full glam, ladies. Not even cinnamon rolls. All I have to do is administer this antidote and it'll stop the poison from reaching your heart. Okay, but wait, what? It's just, you're not wearing any mascara. Oh my god. I totally forgot. It's okay. It happens to all of us. Well, not me. I'm a guy, so I'm allowed to exist. There. Is that better? So much better. Okay, good. It is too late for you now, though. It's okay. Just tell my wife I hated her. Of course.
Hey, how do you make a floor cleaner out of a dishwasher?
I don't know.
You hand her a broom.
This couple has it figured out, though. Immediately after joking that you hate your wife, you walk off like an absolute badass in slow motion.
Have I ever told you that I love your cooking?
No.
Then why are you still cooking?
So I think that this is the key to an unhappy marriage, guys, and this is the standard that we should all be living up to. Man, I wish I was that vacuum. Why, so you'd finally be helpful around the house? No, I forgot why, because listening to you talk is so boring. Hey, love bug, have I ever told you that you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen? Aw, honey, no. That's because you're not. Hey babe, how do you turn your husband into a Godier? What's a Godier? By handing him divorce papers.
Now you're just somebody that I used to know.
I'm gonna call it there, guys, but before I go, we hit 1 million subscribers, and that is insane. I wasn't expecting to hit this milestone, so I don't have anything. I'm destitute. Please help me. No, but I have things in the works, and that's something I can say now, that I'm a real YouTuber, that I have things in the works that I can't wait to show you, but unfortunately they just weren't ready in time because this came up so quickly, which I'm not complaining about at all. Thank you all so much, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to A Twin Show. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And I am a psychologist. You are a psychologist. Everybody is a psychologist. At least we would be on TikTok, where putting text on the screen means whatever it says is automatically and undeniably true. Like this one, for example. Psychology fact. If you aren't subscribed to ChadChad, your head will fall off and you'll never find true love. Don't believe it? Just look at this guy. They call him headless for more than one reason. He gets no bitches. Psychology in real life is, by definition, the mental or behavioral characteristics of an individual or group. But on TikTok, its definition is, why won't he text me back? Why doesn't she want to kiss me and smooch me on my face and my body and my butt? How do I force someone to love me genuinely and authentically using science? Tell me! And so a lot of TikTok psychology is focused more on love or how to handle social settings, which is less psychology and more just advice. Psychologists make studying human behavior their life's work. I don't know if they'd want to weigh in on whether your crush likes you back or not. That's kind of like hiring an architect to install your IKEA shelves. A little lower. A little lower. Just a little bit lower. I helped design the Empire State Building. I can't get any lower than this.
If someone looks at you while they are laughing, they are attracted to you.
If someone laughs at your joke, they totally want you. Doesn't matter who you are, where you are, it's going down. And then she said, no, that's a barracuda. Ew, dude. I'm sorry. Don't look at me when you do that. It was a funny joke. I couldn't help it. We're cousins. Oh my God, you're right. I feel sick. Are we going to jail? I'm gonna throw up. But if you want to throw down, then you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Air Up. And I'm human, okay? I'm flawed. I know, it's shocking, but it's true. Even though everyone is always reminding me to drink water in real life and online, I still forget all the time. But that's where Air Up comes in. Air Up is the world's first hydration system that flavors water using only scent. You just fill your bottle with plain water and add one of Air Up's flavor pods, which come in a bunch of different flavors. My favorite right now is tangerine. To activate the flavor, you just have to pull up the pod and sip from your bottle while holding it straight up, and it tricks your brain to think you're drinking orange vanilla swirl, but you're not. You're drinking plain water with nothing added into it. It's like you and your nose are pulling a prank on your mouth. It also helps me remember to drink water because it makes the whole thing more fun. I get to drink yummy water and there's pranks. The fun never ends. The bottles are also really cool and customizable. You can mix and match the colors on them until you have one that fits your style perfectly. If you want to check them out, you can click the link in the description and use my code NOTREALLY for 20% off of your order. Thanks to Air Up for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video.
Psychology facts. Your school years are either the best or worst years of your life.
This is really good because I was just wondering, are my school years going to be the best years of my life or the worst years of my life? And then I read this and it didn't answer either of those questions. Whoever wrote this fact is the last person you want in charge of a weather report. Over here we have a 50-50% chance of rain, which means it either will rain or it won't. We also have a 50-50 chance of a level 5 hurricane, which either means you and your family should take cover or go sit under some really, really tall trees.
When someone starts thinking about you sexually, you may feel their presence even if you are miles away.
So you become like a horny telepath. Yeah, I've basically got like a built-in cerebro, but instead of detecting mutants, it detects big old boners. They call me Cyclops because of all the one-eyed monsters I find. There's a lot of comments agreeing with this and saying that they've also experienced it. I have felt this many times about the same person. Truth, and my ears are constantly ringing. I think you guys might have a medical condition. You don't have a psychic link, you have tinnitus. Man, Casey sure does have a fat ass. That is one massive dumper. She's got a colossal wagon, a tumultuous fart bucket. That's a prodigious derriere right there.
Psychology facts you don't know. The first to apologize is always the bravest. The first to forgive is the strongest. The first to forget is the happiest.
I didn't know those metal signs from Hobby Lobby were 100% psychology facts. Psychology fact. Always be yourself. Unless you can be a dinosaur, then always be a dinosaur. Psychology fact. Farmhouse. Psychology fact. Gather, trust, drink, not the rest. Sometimes you get people talking about dark psychology, which is code for, I'm gonna show you how to manipulate some people now by talking about things that I am in no way qualified to talk about.
Here's a dark psychology trick to make anybody fall in love with you. This is 100% manipulation. I do not recommend doing this to anybody because it is super toxic, and I'm only making a video on it so you can at least be aware if it's happening to you. It's just a 3-step hot and cold technique.
This is how to make anyone fall in love with you. Literally anyone, okay? Pedro Pascal, anyone you want. It doesn't matter. But don't do it though. Seriously, it is super messed up if you guys do this. So don't even think about it, okay? So step 1.
Emotionally and physically, you have to pull away from them because this is going to make them feel insecure, like shit, and most importantly, the need to chase and get that validation back from you that they just got addicted to. And then you just have to turn that on button back on again and start validating them. This is going to make them fall in love with you, but in a very unhealthy attachment style.
It's kind of messed up to use second person pronouns after that disclaimer at the beginning.
I do not recommend doing this to anybody.
The way this is phrased is literally like a step-by-step. And it even says good luck at the end.
Good luck.
Why do we need luck if we aren't supposed to do this? Okay, so here's how to restock the warehouse. Okay, but this is a bad way. This is a bad way. Don't do it this way. Got it. Okay. Take all the inventory, put it on the shelves. On the shelves. Take it back down. Take back down. Piss on it. Piss piss on it, throw it all away. Got it. And then what's the correct way? What's the correct way? Wait, where are you going? Look. No, wait.
Psychology hack to make her like you instantly. When you're interacting with a female, you have to use sarcasm. This shows that you're playful and it displays intelligence and humor, a trait that females love. It's also an effective way of making her laugh and experience positive emotions with you.
I've never heard someone scientifically break down how to have a sense of humor. If you wish to enjoy the company of an attractive female, you must partake in the jovial exchange of wit. This will lead to an emission of tittering or even guffaws such as this. Ha, ha, ha. Ha! I don't like the way he says interacting with a female. Dude, you're describing a date, not an enclosure at the zoo. Hey Tom, you wanna grab a beer? Yeah, hang on, let me finish interacting with these females. Eat up, sluts!
If she says to you, I bet you talk to a lot of girls, you would reply with, I've never talked to a girl in my life. I'm just trying to get my first kiss.
Tell the female you have never spoken to one of them before. It will not believe you because of your obvious charisma and charm. I've never talked to a girl before in my life sounds more like a cry for help. I don't know if it counts as sarcasm. I mean, he claims it'll make her like you instantly, and it's in text, so it must be true. I bet you talk to a lot of girls. Women don't talk to me. Oh, not even my own mother. I'm so sorry. She hated me. She wouldn't speak to me. That's awful. Except to say, I hate you. I hate you. You ruined my life. You're just like your father. I am so turned on right now.
Psychology hack to get inside a girl's mind. Guys, please be careful when you're using this because this is dark psychology and this is going to make her think about you non-stop. So when you're talking or texting a girl in a casual manner, I want you to wait for a break in the conversation and then say, hey, there's something I want to tell you, and then right after that, just say, oh no, never mind, it's not worth it.
What if you got in her head by being an enjoyable person? What if you fucked around and formed a meaningful connection with someone? As a joke. Videos like this just seem like a confession to me. It's like a self-report. You're basically admitting that you can't get people to go out with you without studying dark psychology hacks on TikTok. That seems like something you would maybe want to keep a secret. Yeah, females love me. As long as I make them question their sanity and play weird mental games that make me feel like I'm in control of all of our interactions. I think what they love most about me is probably how normal and chill and normal I am. And normal.
This will make her go crazy and she's instantly going to be saying to you, what is it? Like, please tell me. And she's going to be going through so many scenarios in her head of what she thought you were going to say, and it's going to be stuck in her head for literally hours to days after you said it. And when you do end up telling her what was on your mind, you can just say something stupid and funny like, hey, I just wanted to tell you that I like food.
Say something funny. Like, I love food. I love food, guys. I really, really love food. They say you are what you eat. And that must make me food, because I eat food and I like it. What's the deal with airplane food? Because I love it. It's my favorite. I like it a lot. Ha, 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 ha. Some of these have this weird thing where they're basically dramatizing mental disorders in a cartoonish villain Shane Dawson documentary kind of way.
Psychology trick to test if someone is a narcissist. If you suspect someone is a narcissist, tell them something that would make them look better by being your friend. For example, that your father actually owns a private jet that you use to travel around the world with. Now look them straight in the eye. They'll either show a hopeful smile because they found their new victim to draw resources from, or you'll see a jealous, hateful look.
And if they say something like this,
Aha! Now I've got you, my pretty!
Do not let them on your private jet. They may have bad intentions.
Give me your shoes, bitch!
She makes it sound like there are only two potential responses after telling your friends this. They'll either smile, which is bad, or they'll look jealous, which is also bad. Which one are we trying to avoid? Because both of these sound like terrible friends. It's also kind of hypocritical to do this in order to test someone else's psychological state, because you are literally lying to your friends in order to manipulate them and do some kind of DIY psychology test. You are also a terrible friend. What's that Bible verse about telling your friend they've got dirt in their eye? Hey, you should really get that dirt in your eye checked out. What do you mean? Who are you talking to? Sorry, I can't see with these really tall trees in my eyes. She wraps this up by saying that you should eventually reveal you were lying.
Then you say, just kidding, my father can't even afford a private jet in his dreams. Their next facial expression will tell you everything.
And then she doesn't tell us what facial expression will tell us everything, or what it will tell us, or what we're looking for. Sometimes it's like they aren't even trying to make it seem like they know what they're talking about. The most important part of roofing is, and I can't stress this enough, the most important part, and no one can argue this, absolutely no one. Someone could literally die if you don't do this part that I'm about to tell you. Hey, you can't be up here. Put that down. Are you stupid? No, I'm licensed. Yeah, right. Are you calling me a liar? Well, I ain't calling you a roofer. She also has another hack to tell us if our friends have bad intentions.
Share a fake problem with them. For example, that you're about to invest $1,000 into something. Say that you don't have a lot of money, but you really believe in this investment. Now pay close attention to what advice they give you. They give you an advice where they end up getting a cut of the money. That's a huge red flag.
She even tells us to pay close attention.
Now pay close attention.
Which is my favorite part because it implies that if we aren't focusing really hard, we'll miss that someone is trying to steal from us, which is ridiculous, okay? I would know if someone was trying to steal from me. Easy, I'll show you. Protecting your home against theft is very simple. There are a few precautions you can take. Today, me and my friend will be demonstrating how to make your home thief-proof. So first, you're gonna wanna-
Hey, I'll be right back.
Okay. First, you're gonna make sure all your doors are locked at all times. Windows also need to be locked. Keep everything locked. Number 5, get a good safe. Safes are great for your most valuable items. For example, watches, jewelry, your laptop. Sometimes it's a good idea to get up close and personal with your home to make sure there are no weak spots that could become entry points. Number 35, keep up with your things. If you can't see it, you can't protect it. Never let important things out of your sight.
Hey, Chad, can I borrow your keys?
Oh yeah, sure. I like to do routine perimeter checks just to make sure that no one is getting to my treasured possessions. Is that my jet? That is such a red flag. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. And don't forget to use code NOTREALLY for 20% off your order with today's sponsor, AirUp. Okay, bye. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about being ugly. And now that you're here, we can get started. A twinge of cringe. My name is ChadChad. Not really. I don't know how you keep falling for that. It's not ChadChad. It's never been ChadChad. And the most important thing in life is being pretty. Not friends, not family, not getting to enjoy life without having to constantly consider what you look like from an outside perspective, and your first thought when you hear a joke being, am I gonna look good while I laugh at this? Instead of just, hey, that was funny. I'm gonna laugh at this. Is that how people think? I don't even know anymore. I want to blame a lot of this on TikTok, but every social media platform is to blame. All you have to do is look at 2016 beauty trends and see the full glam beats people were putting on to go watch Suicide Squad. And that doesn't exclude me. I'm going to be very vulnerable right now and show you how I was doing my eyebrows in 2016. This is me opening up to you. This is bringing us closer. Do you feel close to me? Are you close? So it's not like TikTok invented this. Beauty standards have literally always existed. It's just the way it's enabled us to see everyone's opinion on beauty every second of every day. It's like a constant bombarding of expectations from hundreds of thousands of people, which makes the standard for being pretty not only more unattainable, but also more expected. Being attractive is like an internet admission fee, one that I can't pay, according to this guy that I recently made a video about.
I will be always ignoring you and ladies like you because you fucking ugly bitch. For real.
She hates me, but she wants me.
And this is heartbreaking. I am distraught. I can't eat. I can't sleep. I can't poop. All I do is cry and pine for my one true love, my cupcake, my boo cake, my sweet little, tiny little urinal cake. And I want, nay, I need to win him over. And that means I'm gonna need to glow up. Thankfully, there's a TikTok creator by the name of the Glow Ups Gal who can help me out with that. Because of TikTok's crazy beauty standards, we end up with most of us not feeling comfortable in our own skin. And that means that sometimes we wanna change something about ourselves. And that's perfectly okay. We all have insecurities. Not me. that's a skill issue, but it also means that people will post TikToks asking the internet what they can do to look better. Perfect place to do that. Nothing could go wrong. Everyone here is so nice and kind. And this is where the glow up gal steps up to the plate. Basically, she'll find these types of videos with people asking for advice, whether they've asked how to look better or if they've asked for brutal honesty about what's wrong with them, and then she'll give it to them.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm gonna give you an honest makeover to help you instantly glow up. First, I'm removing your glasses.
I got you, girls. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I have to say your face is honestly brutal. Most of her videos are 1 minute to 2 minutes long, but they could probably all be summed up with just, hey, put some makeup on.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm gonna go in with concealer and a skin tint to cover your acne and even out your skin tone. I also use bronzer to contour your face into looking more defined. Here's the end result. Look at that difference.
She doesn't go into what products to use or how to apply unsaid products. I would say the instructions aren't very specific, but they don't exist, really.
I'm going in with some contour and highlighter on your nose to make it appear smaller.
It's even more unhelpful that she isn't actually doing any of the things that she's recommending these people do. Like, she'll say she's applying contour to the forehead. No, you're not. This is Facetune. You're just swiping your finger on a screen of pixels. Okay, and now I'm just gonna fill in my eyebrows. And done. Comparing the results of Facetune to what your makeup should look like in real life is so unreasonable. Oh, when you apply your concealer, it shows the lines in your skin that everybody has. But when I did it on a screen with an airbrush tool, it looked nothing like that. Maybe it's a skill issue? Maybe you're just too ugly? Maybe you're just way beyond help. It even goes beyond this because I've noticed a lot of these glow up videos will change the person's entire face structure. Like in this one, as she swipes over, you can see it completely shaves off the edge of her face.
Look at that difference. Look at that difference. Look at that difference. Look at that difference.
Here is a simple and achievable trick to glow up that I like to call not having this face. I don't like that one. Get rid of it. She also starts this one by saying that these are tips to instantly glow up, and then her first suggestion is that they grow out their hair.
I'm gonna give you an honest makeover to help you instantly glow up. Starting off with your hair, I'd suggest growing it out.
Your hair isn't doing much for you, so I'd suggest growing it out as much as possible. Starting with your hair, I'd suggest growing it out.
I'd suggest growing it out.
So one of the most not instant things you can do. Hey, grow your hair out.
I will.
Now, do it now.
I'm trying.
Instantly grow out your hair this instant. ASAP. Pronto. Squeeze it out of there. Get it out. Stat. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. That was strenuous. I sure could use a sip of water. I love taking sips of water from my Air Up water bottle. Made by Air Up. This video is sponsored by Air Up. Unfortunately, I have the type of brain where I'll procrastinate drinking water. So I'll be thinking to myself, oh, I haven't had enough water today. I should really drink some. It's important and it keeps me alive. But I don't want to do that right now. No. Fortunately though, Air Up makes drinking water more interesting using scent-based taste. I'm still getting hydrated and drinking plain water with no sugars or sweeteners added, but with Air Up's flavor pods, it doesn't seem like plain water to me. They have 15 different flavors to choose from. My new favorite is the cherry cola, but before that it was lime or the orange vanilla swirl. I love swirling. I love swirlies. You just have to fill up your Air Up bottle with water. You can even use sparkling water if you want. Get a little fancy. Choose your scent pod and pop it on there. Then you just have to activate your pod by lifting it like this, and voila. Now you can start drinking from your bottle while holding it straight up. Plus their bottles are really cute, and there's just something about having a colorful bottle that makes me use it more often. And yes, that is the same thought process as a hummingbird. And so what are you gonna do? Nothing. I can take you, and I'm a freaking hummingbird, and I can take you. If you want to check them out, you can visit the website on screen or just click the link in my description. Thanks to Air Up for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. In a couple other videos, she will completely change where people's facial features are. For example, this glow up involves relocating someone's eyeball.
Since you asked for brutal honesty, I'm going to tell you exactly what you can do to be prettier. Starting off, your hair isn't doing much for you, so I'd suggest growing it out as much as possible. Now, I'm adding mascara to really make your eyes pop and give you a big boost in femininity, as well as adding some highlighter to your inner corners.
She'll say she's just adding mascara, but as she's using the app, it's literally changing the whole shape of someone's eye.
Look at that difference.
It is different. A different person. You made them on your phone and they're not real. They look like a character from Episode Now. And now for the reveal. Look at that difference. A lot of her standards for what counts as pretty are pretty questionable. That's a good one. One of her most frequent recommendations is that they make their hair blonde and straight.
To start off, I'm giving you a few highlights to lighten your hair. I'm also just styling it by straightening for a cleaner look.
Giving you this bright, white, foxy blonde color.
Starting off with your hair, I think a bright blonde would look way better on you.
This person, for example, has gorgeous curly hair, and the first thing Glow Up's gal says is,
starting off, your hair isn't doing much for you. I'd suggest growing it out and dyeing it a more suiting color.
Starting out, have you tried having white people hair? Have you tried Eurocentric beauty standards? I've heard a lot about them. People seem to be talking about them a lot. They seem to be pretty popular right now. You should try it. She doesn't seem to approve of any dyed hair colors, no greens, no blues, no reds, and objectively, I think that's pretty messed up. From an outside perspective with no personal skin in the game, I think that's very not cool. If she does come across someone with more of an alternative style, she'll transform them to not have that.
Starting off with your hair, I'm ignoring personal style and getting rid of your bangs. Here's the end result. Look at that difference.
To start, I'm ignoring the style that you clearly prefer and feel most comfortable in order to enforce my own narrow idea of what beauty should look like onto you. Her standards are eerily similar to my grandmother's. No hair dye, no tattoos, no short hair. Also, I think Trump is Jesus. I'm just saying, I've never seen him in the same room before. Another one of her standards is that prettier equals smaller. Face? Smaller. Nose? Smaller. Self-esteem? Smaller. A lot of her tips and tricks are done for the sole purpose of making things appear small. She contours the forehead to make it look smaller. She contours the nose to make it look small. She suggests growing out your hair to make your face smaller.
I'm also using some contour on your cheeks and jaw to lift your face and make it look smaller. I'm using some contour on your nose to make it appear smaller.
Going in with some bronzer to add some warmth to your face and contour it to look smaller.
As well as some bronzer to contour your face into looking slimmer.
Because your face should be tiny. The closer your face is to not existing, the better. I want to have to use a microscope to see your beauty. And the winner of 2024 Miss America is ChadChad. There she is. She is absolutely glowing. I can't see her. Exactly, John. And that is why we love her. No, she's not there. Right you are, John. How does she do it? Sometimes it seems like her main goal is to make everybody look like the same person. Any ounce of individualism just gets sucked away immediately. Man, sure wish my name was individualism the way it's getting sucked out immediately around here. Sure wish my name was individualism. I've never seen Glow Up's gal do a video for a guy, and that might be because the only advice she has to offer is wear makeup, grow your hair longer, and don't have acne. So these are all pretty groundbreaking concepts in the world of beauty. You might be thinking she never does videos for guys because it's only girls requesting them, but apparently that doesn't matter because a lot of the girls didn't request them either. She actually just grabs whatever video she wants, I guess, and puts text over the original to make it appear like they've asked her to do this.
I got you, girl. For your hair, I don't think this color or style is doing much for you. It looks like you have some kind of deep acne scarring, so if you'd like a more permanent fix to this, I'd look into dermabrasion or getting a chemical peel from a dermatologist.
This is the original video. There's no caption. There's no request anywhere for Glow Up's gal to give this person a glow up. The creator of the original even made this post reiterating that they did not ask for this to happen. And once people realized that this user didn't actually request a glow up, they started to notice this being a pattern for Glow Up's gal. 2 of her biggest, most viewed videos are glow ups given to people that did not ask for them. I found the originals for both of them thanks to the comments, and you can see them here, and that she just added her own text over it. How can I glow up? Be brutally honest.
I got you, girl. Since you asked for brutal honesty.
Did she though? Did she ask for that? Did she really? Sometimes, like in this video, she'll say things like,
I'd suggest using tretinoin or going on Accutane. So I'd suggest going on Accutane.
First of all, no one asked. Literally, this person did not ask. And second of all, she says this like it's not something someone with acne is already gonna be aware of. It's so expensive and complicated to get a prescription for Accutane, and there are so many hoops you have to jump through to get it and continue taking it, plus all the side effects that people may not want to deal with. So I promise someone with acne is aware of the existence of Accutane. And yeah, I've had acne for most of my life. It affects me on a daily basis, so I've pretty much tried everything. Have you tried drinking more water? Yeah, it's like the first thing I tried. I recommend drinking more water. Thank you, this was helpful. Also, try putting on some fucking makeup. In this video, which is also someone who did not ask for advice or brutal honesty, this is Glow Up Gal's first tip.
To start off, I'd suggest getting your braces off.
Hey, that thing you're doing to straighten your teeth and improve your appearance? Stop doing that. This is especially funny to me because in this glow up video, she actually advises this person get braces.
Starting off, I'd suggest getting braces to help straighten out your teeth, as well as whitening them to appear cleaner. You can do this in a dental office or at home with whitening strips.
So you should have braces. You just shouldn't let anyone see them. Go get braces, but don't you dare show your face around here till they're gone. Obviously, their plan is to remove the braces. That's the plan of every person who gets braces. This was so unnecessary. This was like when someone tells you to do something that you're already in the middle of doing, which pisses me off. So I would keep the braces on forever out of spite. My teeth would be straighter than 3-in-1 body wash. And I just want to add a reminder that this person did not ask to have their appearance critiqued. They did not ask for someone on the internet to be brutally honest about their face. And speaking of which, the glow up scowl, I can't say glow up scowl now, my mouth is so dry. I sure could use a sip of water from my Air Up water bottle made by Air Up. And speaking of which, the glow up gal has never shown hers. She only uses voiceovers, and as far as I can tell, this is her only account. It's just so ironic that a faceless creator is posting these videos telling other people that they're not attractive enough. How do we know you're qualified? How do we know you don't have braces? How do we make sure your face is the size of a protozoa? Unfortunately, a big portion of the videos glow up gal posts are of young girls. Some are probably in their teens. Some might be even younger. And just imagine being that age, scrolling on TikTok, and then finding out an account saw you and decided that you needed a complete Photoshop makeover to look better. Ahem. How would that be beneficial to anyone, let alone someone whose face isn't even gonna look the same in a few years? Your face isn't done cooking yet. Even the question, how can I look better, is already an impossible one. What looks better to me isn't the same as what looks better to you, and what looks better to glow up scal is really fucking weird. Just because her idea of beauty is looking more feminine and smoother and smaller, teeny tiny even, doesn't mean that's what people want to look like or should look like. Beauty is different for everyone. Beauty is like a belly button. They're all unique and different, but I still want to stick my finger in every single one of them. Is that a weird thing to say? Consensually. And as long as you're over the age of like 25. Despite all of this, Glow Up Scal considers herself enough of an expert in beauty to offer private, virtual makeovers for money. Her bio has a link to a website where you can purchase a makeover for $20 that will help you unlock your full potential of being the prettiest, sexiest amoeba you can be. Ooh, you're so cute, you're so pretty. What a pretty little amoeba. I bought the advanced style for $25, on sale for $15, and pretty much right after I bought it, they were sold out, so I was very lucky I got one in time. I submitted my picture like the instructions told me, and I messaged her asking for help, but then I got an email telling me that it could be up to 4 weeks before I got my makeover back. Update, I sent this on March 4th and it is currently 1:14 a.m. on March 23rd and I still haven't gotten anything back. I don't know how to fix my forehead. Please help me. What am I supposed to do? I don't have 4 weeks. Dimitri won't wait that long. I have to do something now. Right now. Like right now. Now we're gonna go to the next. Just go to the next thing. Why are you still here? Is this because people were complaining that your videos aren't long enough and you're trying to make them longer? That is so annoying. Go to the next. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Clearly I have pores and that's not cool or okay at all. So we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of those. Now we're just applying concealer to my under eyes. If this isn't what your concealer looks like when you're applying concealer, then you're a failure as a human being and you should just give up on everything. And now I'm just adding mascara and a little bit of eyeliner in my waterline and in my eye as well. And it's looking great so far. So now we're just applying contour to the forehead to make it appear smaller. Hopefully, we pray to God. Now we're just applying a little bit of blush, just a little bit, just a pinch, a touch of blush. Oh, I almost forgot to contour my nose. We need to contour the nose also to make it a little bit, we need to make it little. We need to make it small. Oh my God. As you can see, the transformation look at that difference. This is already so much better. I was trying to put a PNG on Snapchat, but it wouldn't work. So this is just me trying to, yeah, that looks really good. Look at that difference. Actually, you know what? Now that I'm looking at it, this is still looking a little too big. Everything's a little too big. Let's just get in there with the reshape tool and correct that. This is already looking way better. Now we're talking. That is the ideal face size and shape, guys. The hair is still, I'm still trying to use the PNG. Now we're just gonna go ahead and make my hair good, which means blonde. This is how it's looking. And now for the final reveal. Wow, look at that difference. Guys, this is amazing. I am finally Dimitri's type. He will finally be attracted to me. We can finally get married. You guys are all invited to the wedding. Thank you so much for being here. Hugs and kisses. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, my name is ChadChad. Do y'all remember when people lost their minds over the limited launch of Valentine's Day themed Stanley Cups and would do anything to get one, including waiting in line overnight or even starting group-wide fights?
Get him! Get him! Stop him! Stop him!
That was crazy. Thank God in 2025 we've learned from our mistakes and nothing like that will ever happen again. Over the last 5-ish years, it seems like drinkware has become less about staying hydrated and more of a collecting hobby for some. Whether it's Hydro Flasks, Stanley Cups, this tumbler from Buc-ee's, I would walk barefoot over hot coals for this thing. That's not a joke, I'm not kidding. And as of a couple weeks ago, the Bear Cup from Starbucks. This thing was announced on Starbucks' TikTok page on November 4th and it got crazy interaction. It had about 2.3 million likes. You'd think that might tip them off that there would be a lot of interest in this cup, but I guess they don't understand supply and demand, especially when the demands are to give their employees a better work environment. The cup is a pretty basic glass bear with a hat on top, which is pretty cute. Putting hats on top of things that shouldn't have hats on is always going to be cute. They got us there. But for $30, I don't know, maybe it could have a handle. Maybe you could hold it in any other way than grabbing it by the neck. Bears don't like that when you do that to them. Trust me, I've tried. Or maybe it could fit in a cup holder. Any cup holder. But despite the price and the impractical design, these things sold out basically everywhere in minutes.
The store is now open.
Run.
Or sometimes in seconds.
Oh. That's it. We only had 6.
And I guess that makes sense for a high-ticket item like this was. Everyone wanted to get their hands on it. I mean, their paws on it. But I don't think that's the only reason they sold out so quickly. I think it probably had to do with Starbucks putting an average of 3 cups in each location.
What the fuck is wrong with you? Have the cup. I hope that makes you feel better.
Thank you for hitting me.
No matter which store people went to, there were never enough cups to go around. And I know Starbucks isn't technically a store, it's a coffee shop, so it's not like they have tons and tons of shelves that they can stock full of cups. But still, the marketing for this cup got so much interaction that they had to know they were gonna need more than 3 cups per store. By the way, I'm not being hyperbolic when I say that. There were genuinely only a handful, pawful, and that was before people kept dropping them on the ground.
Alright folks, now we gotta leave some space so that I can sweep this mess. Please leave a path to get to the register.
Don't put that sound effect and be like, ah ha ha, he's stressed out. Bitch, you are stressing him out. Get out of the way. It's insane that they are actually so unaware of their surroundings. They have so much tunnel vision. They're blocking the employees off with their bodies. Speaking of tunnel vision, I've got it for today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Guys, winter is almost here, but I've barely noticed because of how hot Raycon's Black Friday deals are. I'm sweating buckets right now. With Raycon's audio products, you get the same premium quality you get with the big guys, but without paying the big prices. And with their essential open earbuds, you can listen to your music anywhere while staying connected to your surroundings. Their flexible ear hooks can bend to fit any size and are so lightweight you might even forget they're there. I'm wearing them as I write this script, and you had no idea. And neither did I, because I forgot. They've got 8 hours of playback time and 36 hours of battery life with the charging case, meaning a single charge can get me through days of thrifting trips, dog walks, and shower scrubbing. Plus, with their digital signal processing tech, they're made to optimize your voice while blocking out everything else. So when I call my mom, she can't even hear the shower scrubbing.
Can you still hear me when I'm doing this?
If you want to check them out and get up to 30% off during Raycon's Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChadOpen. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. So far, I haven't found one video where the store had more than a single-digit supply of cups.
Hi guys, welcome.
Do you have the glass beers?
We only have one.
You're lying.
But what's even crazier than them failing to predict this is the fact that they also didn't enforce any kind of limits on how many cups each person could get.
They told me there was only going to be 4. People going crazy, like damn leave some for the rest of us.
People were just allowed to walk in and grab as many of these cups as they wanted, which means the resellers flocked to these cups like bees to honey, or bears to honey. Or flies to honey. Everyone likes honey. And now if I look up Bear Cup Starbucks, the first things I see are people relisting the Bear Cups on Etsy, on eBay. This one is for $300 on Mercari. This one is listed for $2.5 million. So best of luck to them with that. Hope that sells quickly. People were standing in line anywhere from 3 a.m. in the morning to 9 p.m. the night before.
Social media videos showed customers camping out in order to get their hands on one.
I have no chance.
People were so committed to getting this cup that they were even willing to commit crimes.
We out here camping. I got the porta potty, toilet paper, wipes, and 2 chairs.
Is this a joke? Is this a meme? Are we memeing? Been at Starbucks since 10 p.m. for the Hello Kitty and glass bear drop. I even brought my portable potty. I'm not losing my spot. Why did she phrase it? I even brought my portable potty. Like it's a fun fact. Like that's an additional fun fact. None of this is fun facts. I'm gonna be sitting out here for hours. And I even am gonna be shitting out here for hours. It makes literally no sense to me why you wouldn't have some kind of limit per person on the cups right out the gate, especially based on how past holiday launches have gone.
Get up, get up!
History tends to repeat itself. History tends to repeat itself. Imagine having such a wanted product, seeing people start queuing up the day before and going, wow, this is great. Everyone will be respectful and only grab as many cups as they need. Are you sure? I mean, there's something called greed. Yes, I love Michael B. Jordan. So you've been standing in line for hours or all night even. Your feet hurt, it's cold, the woman in front of you is shitting into a bucket. And after all that, you still don't get a cup because the guy in front of you swipes them all so he can list them on eBay for 17 times the price.
Just bought this cup for $30. In 20 minutes, it's sold right there. $215.
This guy. Surely that wouldn't cause people to fight each other or anything. That wouldn't. Okay, this is literally the second TikTok I'm watching about this, and the first words are, okay, fine, call the cops on me. I don't care, call the cops on me. But some people didn't even have to go to eBay to turn a profit on this because they started getting offers for the cup right there in line.
And I walk in and some girl is checking out with it. So I go up to her and I'm like, can I please buy that off of you? I've been looking for this cup. I will do anything. I have $1,000 in my car cash I can give you.
Hang on a second, pause. That is crazy. Why would you spend that much money on something as trivial as a cup just because you want that specific one? That would be like spending thousands of dollars on a piece of cardboard.
Oh my God, Bill!
No one would ever do that. The worst part of all of this, obviously, is how people were treating the employees, who are, by the way, already going through it. Don't buy Starbucks right now. There's a strike going on for unfair labor practices. I guess they forgot how to treat their employees well. I guess someone should get them a refresher. Turns out when you market a cute cup to people who love cute cups and then don't send enough cute cups to stores, the first people to get blamed are not the executives who made those choices, it's the employees. Employees! Some people immediately decided that the reason for low stock in stores was because the employees were buying all the cups.
So, employees ourselves were scheduled to be in the store at 5:30.
It's so cool that all 3 of these people are yelling at this guy at the same time. It's also so cool that we're filming this so we can try and get him in trouble later.
Yes. Not allowed to purchase. She's on the clock. So she's shopping on Starbucks clock.
Thank goodness this woman is here. I was beginning to worry no one was around to advocate for the billion-dollar corporation.
She's shopping on Starbucks clock.
And you're hopping on Starbucks's clock. Hop off of that thing. Stop riding them. Trying to get an employee in trouble and potentially messing with their livelihood because you didn't get the product you want is slimeball behavior. I'm sorry. Slimeball Corp. I saw so many TikToks where people were claiming the cups were gone because the employees probably bought them all.
The barista mug was never on the shelf. The employees' props bought it, annoyed emoji.
Which I think is a pretty unfair conclusion to come to when the employees had nothing to do with how many cups were sent to each store. It was the company that decided to use scarcity marketing for this entire campaign and make people feel like they missed out on this one so that next time they'll be more likely to try and get one. It's not like they sent hundreds of cups to each store and the employees stashed them all away. The employees aren't napping in the back rooms on a big pile of bear cups like Smaug. I feel like a more accurate metaphor for this would be throwing a big juicy steak in front of a group of starving lions.
I'm so hungry, by the way.
And then turning to the squirrels and being like,
okay, don't let them eat any of this steak or you're fired.
I haven't. On top of all of this, employees had to deal with people like this.
They were
I was here at
already
5:30.
in line outside.
I've been
You were
sitting in
not
my
standing
car.
in line. You were
I sat in car.
Stop talking over her.
Yes, I did.
Oh my
I was
god.
at the-
This is giving me PTSD, like flashbacks to working in a call center. This is terrible.
Show me the cameras, please.
I can't show you the cameras.
But you can. You're claiming
Bro,
something.
she just said she can't show you the
You
cameras.
can,
Oh
though.
my god.
Okay, we're not going to serve you, unfortunately.
Well, you have to.
No, they don't.
I cannot show you the
So
cameras.
go look at the cameras.
There was maybe like 9 people lined up, but they were lined up at the exit. So I walked up and stood at the entrance.
It doesn't matter if the line is over here or if it's a few feet over here. This is still the line. It doesn't matter if you walk up and you just decide to start your own line based on the sign in front of the doors. The doors both open. People enter through the exit all the time, every day. It doesn't matter.
So everybody pushes through, all right? I was one of those people, but I was in the front.
You were in the front because you created your own line. I'm on his side. Who forms a line at an exit? And then he replied to that comment and said, people that use a lot of pronouns. How? I'm sorry, but if they lined up at the wrong spot, he's right. No, he's not. What is, I'm so angry. It looks like they're not going to be restocking the bear cup because, like I said, they're trying to make you feel like you missed out so that next time you get in line a week before launch. That's a lot of poop buckets. Things are going to get pretty grisly. I do feel kind of bad for the people who really wanted a bear cup but couldn't get one, so I decided to recreate it right here in my home so that I can have it, not you. You still don't have one. Hey guys. Hi. We have 10 minutes to make a bear cup from scratch. Also, we weren't allowed to make a plan before this, so we're going into this blind. Call us mice with no tails because that guy's wife cut them off with a farmer's knife. Start the timer. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, we have 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes to make a bear cup is easy.
Here's the plan. Hold on.
Okay.
We're going over here, actually. This is what Mento does to all of her toys. She tears them up and she rips everything out of them. So I think we can use something like this and we can put the cup inside. Wait, okay, so look, here's one with a hole in the top.
This
already.
kind of feels like really
This
promising.
is basically a bear if you take away the P and the inguin. Wait, okay, so here's a squid.
Okay.
Wait, this is like a perfect hole in the top, like that.
It is, but does it resemble a bear enough?
If you take away the S and the quid.
Yeah.
Me when I'm British and I'm robbing you.
Take away the quid.
Take away the queen.
Take away the quid. Sorry.
There has to be something
This one.
bearish.
This simply won't.
Me when I'm a stockbroker and I'm looking at the S&P 500. Wait. That's a log.
Yeah, but it's close.
Wait.
It's close to kind of like, whoa.
That's a monkey.
Okay.
Well, this is a bear.
Okay, actually we could use this.
Now that I'm thinking about it, this is a bear. We have 5 minutes left. We have to go.
This has a hat on it. I feel like we could use that.
That's important. All right.
Can we get the bill?
This is very wait, hold on.
Me when I'm trying to decide who's paying the check at dinner. Don't film her for this part.
We have 2 minutes and 12 seconds.
Okay.
There's like a label on the bear cup. We need to put our brand label on the bear cup.
Okay, alright, what's our label?
Bear CUP.
Bear, I'm assuming the letters.
Boy is drinking water to show solidarity.
Okay,
5
seconds.
4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we have our very own. As you can see, we have all the basic functions that
The
you
bare
would
necessities.
that you
Bro. I'll take over from here.
Bro.
This is our bear cup.
Bro.
Decked out in all of the bear necessities.
Bye, guys. Here's my password.
Oh, thanks.
I just found it. I guess we should fight over the cup now.
I don't really want to fight over this. I think I
Dude,
this one, dude. Give me the cup. It's spilling.
Give it to me, bro.
It's spilling.
Give it.
I'm trying to finish my.
You know who really deserves this bear cup? Is that little lady right there. There you go.
Oh, sorry.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bear. There are many things in this world that we don't have enough of. Kindness, for example, and some common fucking sense for another. But more importantly, there is a concerning lack of Cinderella movie adaptations. There's just never enough of them. We've actually talked about a Cinderella movie on this channel before, a long, long time ago in a land far, far away.
Get off my dad!
And now we're gonna do it again, because they keep making Cinderella movies again. I actually found this one on YouTube, but it isn't your typical Cinderella story, because it's about Cinderella in the Caribbean. It's in a different place, so that makes it a different story, too. I was really drawn to the thumbnail because usually Cinderella involves magic and glamorous gowns. But the two characters here look like they just got out of Wednesday night youth group. So I guess the mice are out of a job. What are they gonna do, sew her a pair of capris while they listen to Britt Nicole? Or Brie Nicole? Our Cinderella in this version is named Ashlyn, not Cinderella, not Ella. There's actually no reference whatsoever to the name Cinderella, and if you thought there would be, that's crazy. Why would you think that? What's wrong with you? Ashlyn is a hardworking, full-time student who also interns at an elementary school and also works for an accountant in between classes, just in case you thought she wasn't working hard enough. I like that in order to communicate that she's a good person and a likable character, they have to make sure that she has no time for herself. Look at her! She works 24/7 and can barely afford to rent a studio apartment. This is how we all should be. I think her boss at the accounting firm is supposed to seem like a nice guy, but to me it seems like he's letting her do his whole job for him.
Miller's taxes are done.
Good. How are the Ramsey returns going?
I just finished entering all the tax records they gave us.
You are moving so quickly. I don't know how you do it with everything you're juggling, but you're leaving me in the dust.
Oh.
Ashlyn, can you do this entire tax return that I'm getting paid to do? You're just so much better at accounting than me. Me, the accountant. True to its source material, the movie does have an evil stepmother, and she does wear purple eyeshadow. That's how you know a female character is evil, if she wears purple eyeshadow. She also might be Andrew Tate in disguise because she has a very visceral reaction to Ashlyn offering her non-sparkling water.
Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, something bottled and sparkling.
I have tap water.
Ew.
Which would make sense since they're both known for treating girls like servants. Her stepmom is having a destination wedding and really wants Ashlyn to come, which is confusing because up until this point, her stepmom has apparently wanted nothing to do with her, but she refuses to take no for an answer.
Do you know how much tuition costs? I have to work, so I'm able to afford.
What have I paid for your tuition?
She's even willing to pay thousands and thousands of dollars in tuition so that her stepdaughter, who she hates, will come to her wedding. She explains that family is important to her fiance, and that's why she wants Ashlyn to come so that she can meet him and his son, which actually explains nothing. That's not a good enough reason to take on a massive financial obligation. All of this could have been solved with a single FaceTime call, Miriam. That's the stepmom's name, Miriam. I forgot to say that. Ashlyn finally agrees to go, but only after her stepmom pulls the dead dad card.
Wouldn't your father want you to do this for me? Wouldn't he want you to support our family?
Come on, Ashlyn. Wouldn't your dead dad want you to come to my destination wedding? Wouldn't your dead, buried, and I can't stress this enough, deceased Papa wants you to drop everything in order to spend time with me, a person who doesn't treat you very well? When she gets to the Caribbean, Ashlyn finds out that her stepmom got first-class tickets for everyone except for her, and that they left her at the airport.
This is Miriam Vanderbilt. Please leave me your information so I can return your call. Ciao.
So her stepfamily is mean to her right out the gate. The airport gate. Just a little gate humor for you. Didn't want to gatekeep, wanted to gate give. You know something else that shouldn't be gate kept? Is today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Bombas. Bombas is a comfort-focused brand that makes comfort-focused socks, slippers, shoes, and much more. Chances are if you look at my feet on any given day, you'll find a pair of Bombas socks on them. It'll be a little strange that you're looking at my feet, but that's what you'll see. Bombas spent literal years testing their products for durability and comfort, and it shows, especially in their Friday sandals. These guys are built to go wherever you go this summer, rain or shine. Emphasis on the rain. It won't stop raining here. It's been weeks. I miss the sun. Is there a Mr. Sun? If there is, can you tell him to get back to work? They're super lightweight and have a cupped footbed to keep them from slipping off, plus a hexagonal pattern on the bottom to keep you from slipping off the ground, because it's still raining. It won't stop raining. But I think the best part of Bombas is the fact that they've donated over 200 million essential clothing items across all 50 states to people experiencing homelessness. One item purchased from Bombas equals one donated, meaning your feet look good and are also helping to do good. So if you want to check them out and upgrade your shoe game, just click the link in the description or use the QR code on screen and get 20% off your first purchase for new customers. Thank you to Bombas for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. Her family is staying in this super nice villa, and Ashlyn is forced to stay in a room that everyone else acts like is gross and insulting, but really is just a normal looking room.
Mom thought you'd feel at home in this room.
Thanks.
Whoa, this room is cozy. Is it one of the housekeeper rooms?
We meet her step siblings, Jerry and Fiona, and all you need to know about them is that they are stupid. They are very dumb and they don't know anything at all.
I'm a sports statistician.
You misspelled statistician. Whoops!
They also immediately start treating her like she's a servant.
Dinner will be ready soon and the table needs to be set. Get to it.
Because this is a Cinderella movie and they need to stay true to that part of the story, I guess. Even though it doesn't really make sense because Ashlyn is an independent adult who doesn't live with them and has no reason to just do whatever they say. If anything, Ashlyn should be the one telling her stepfamily what to do because they needed her here badly enough to pay for her entire tuition. But asking Ashlyn to do chores is really the meanest thing they do consistently.
You forgot the silverware. Oh, this won't do. Ashlyn, clean out the pool, will you?
It's not like they're locking her in a room or anything, which again, when you consider that she's getting her entire tuition covered, that doesn't seem like that bad of a deal. Ugh, I can't believe I have to take out the trash like twice while I'm on vacation on a beautiful island in exchange for not having to take out student loans. God, I hate my life. We finally get to meet our Prince Charming, but instead of ruling a kingdom, he's ruling the grill. And when he and Ashlyn see each other for the first time, she's so starstruck that she completely forgets how to speak and how to hold a fork.
Oh.
Hi.
Sorry, Hi.
I'm Noah.
Ashlyn.
Welcome.
And then he helps her set the table so they can eat their kebabs. Now that's what I call a meet cute. JoJo Siwa dance. What does JoJo Siwa dance mean? I wrote this script a while ago and I have no idea what this means. I don't even know a JoJo Siwa dance. That's not right. JoJo Siwa dance. Okay, I got it. Noah is a structural engineer and says that he likes it aside from all the math he has to do, and Ashlyn jokes that she too has a dislike for math.
I would have avoided anything that involves too much math.
Which would be a totally fine thing to say if she didn't actively work for an accountant.
Oh, I work for an accountant.
They explain this away by her essentially saying, yeah, it's a tax accountant though, so it's not like real math.
It's a tax accountant. I mostly record numbers, data. It's nothing I really have to stew over.
Girl, you're calculating and filing people's entire tax returns, and now you're admitting that you do it without using math? Hey, I just finished filing that tax return for the massive company. Oh, that's great, Ashlyn. Thank you so much. Sure thing. Here you go. Ashlyn, this is a drawing of a boomerang? Yes, you wanted a return. Ashlyn, we can't submit this. The deadline is tomorrow. Oh, come on. I'm sure Toys R Us Incorporated will be just fine. Bruce, the evil stepmother's fiance, even though she hasn't really done anything evil so far, she's been pretty chill, honestly. Her fiance wants to get to know everybody better, so they play a game where they have to guess information about another person.
Favorite sport?
Oh, that's a good one for you. Basketball.
Baseball.
Going with basketball too.
Football.
Football.
That's it.
I got it first.
Of course, Ashlyn knows everything about her stepfamily because she's the good one, but her stepfamily knows nothing about her because they're the bad ones. At one point, they need to guess what her favorite hobby is, and no one has any idea.
Painting.
Cleaning.
Reading?
Crocheting.
No, I don't know how to crochet.
I thought I'd get it for sure.
So Prince Noah decides to guess fishing.
I know what mine would be, so I'll go with that for a shot in the dark. Fishing?
And he gets it right.
Yes, actually.
Her hobby also happens to be fishing, even though she hasn't talked about fishing this entire time or made any references to fishing or hinted that she might be into fishing. Also, why would he guess his own hobby? Like, I know he just met her a couple hours ago and he barely knows anything about her, but he does know that she's going to school to be a teacher, so why didn't he guess something like reading or sending people to the principal's office? The evil stepsister Fiona is also into Noah, so she gets jealous of Ashlyn if he so much as glances in her direction.
Fell in love with fly fishing, but it's hard to find the time.
I know what you mean.
Okay, moving on.
So this movie is about two women who want to date a guy who's about to be their legal stepbrother. They're having an incest off, where the winner gets to do incest. Yay! They also barely leave this villa, and whenever they do, the shots look like stock footage. So when I was watching this movie for the first time, I've seen it like 5 times now, I looked up one of these shots and found the stock footage online. So I watched the rest of the movie thinking that they're just in the US somewhere and they're using stock footage to make it seem like they're in the Caribbean, because that would save them so much money on traveling and booking locations. But after I looked into it some more, I found the villa they're staying in, and it actually is in the Caribbean. And that confuses me even more because they actually were in the Caribbean, but chose to show so little of it and film 97% of the scenes indoors. One of the rare times that they do leave, they visit this bird sanctuary where Fiona makes Noah hold her hand and doesn't know what birdseed is.
Here, Noah. I'll share with you.
Oh, thanks. Do you want to just hold it yourself, or?
This is fine. What is this? Bird feed.
What are these seed-looking seeds that we're feeding to the birds? Birdseed? Ew! They're only there for a couple minutes before heading back to the villa where the guys have this conversation.
Any good games done? Football? Excellent.
This sounds like an exchange between two aliens pretending to be human men, but neither of them know that the other one is an alien. Did you see the sports game last night? Yes. Sports. Excellent. Egg salad. Egg salad. A recurring bit in this movie is for characters to not know what something is. For example, Bruce, who is in his 60s, has apparently never encountered a bakery before.
We're leaving for the cake place.
The bakery?
Yes, that. The wedding bakery or whatever they call it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they give samples too.
Yeah, Bruce, that's the whole reason you're going. You know, to try cake for your wedding? Does he know he's getting married? Has anyone told him? While they're at the bakery, Ashlyn and Noah bond over a very deep, very layered conversation.
Wish this had more frosting.
Really?
Yeah, I prefer a 1-to-1 ratio of cake to frosting.
That sounds
delicious.
Horrifying. You can't taste the cake with all that sugar.
Well, that's why you also have fillings.
That part sounds good.
This conversation about cake goes on for 3 minutes. I am not kidding. I'd love a vanilla cake paired with passion fruit. Well, I'd love for this scene to end. Holy fucking shit. Throughout their trip, Ashlyn's stepmother is constantly pulling her to the side and telling her she's doing something wrong, like she's not smiling enough or she's talking to Noah too much.
You're not being very nice.
What do you mean?
I don't want Bruce feeling like you're against this wedding.
I'm not.
Then stop being so morose.
You need to watch yourself.
Why?
You're here to be a part of the family, but don't get too comfortable. Like with Noah.
She also tries to exclude Ashlyn a couple times so that Fiona and Noah can spend more time together. In fact, she's actively trying to help Fiona get together with Noah.
Do you have a crush already?
He's gorgeous. You can't blame me for noticing.
Give it time.
Maybe don't do that. Maybe if one of the roadblocks you're hitting while trying to woo your crush is that they're about to be your legal step-sibling, you shouldn't be giving it time. You should be serving it. The next roughly 15 minutes of the movie is dedicated to the family going on a boat. We get to watch them have the idea to go out on the boat and then ask who else wants to go on the boat and then hear everyone's reasoning for why they don't want to go on the boat or why they do want to go on the boat. And then we watch them go fishing on the boat while they talk about other times that they went fishing on a boat. And then they take the fish that they caught while they were on the boat back to the villa and they talk about how they're going to prepare the fish for dinner so that they can eat the fish and talk about being on the boat. Fiona sees Ashlyn and Noah walking on the beach and gets very upset. So she sneaks into Ashlyn's room and deletes the research paper she's been working on this entire trip. You know, so that she can do incest instead of Ashlyn doing incest. In order to rewrite her essay, Ashlyn has to stay home and we get to watch the rest of the family order dinner.
Have we all had enough time to decide what to order?
Yes, I think so. Please, start here with Miriam.
I'm still debating.
In that case, please start with Fiona, and we'll have made up our minds by the time you get around the table.
What are you getting?
Not sure. You?
I'm thinking a salad.
I'm thinking of
ending it all.
Usually in Cinderella movies, Prince Charming's valiant act is to find Cinderella amidst a sea of women desperate to marry him. Despite all the odds, despite his face blindness, he finds his one true love. In this one, though, he does something far more valiant and brave. He orders her a cup of soup. I think this is why they thought it was important to show the ordering in such detail.
Guys, did you fucking see that? Look. Look at this right now. It's crawling! Oh my god! That was just crawling around.
I think this is why they thought it was important to show the ordering in such detail, is to show how thoughtful it was of him to do this for her. And listen, I dated a guy who would pick his nose in the movie theater. So I'm no expert in high standards. But isn't this just a decent thing to do? This is something that a friend should do for you if you can't make it to dinner. Why is this the grand romantic gesture of the film? Unless you've got a glass slipper or $1 million hidden under there. Get that soup out of here, you bisque. Her evil stepbrother Jerry has a side plot where he has a gambling addiction, which is probably something they could have spent a little more time fleshing out if they just had any scenes that they could maybe trim down a little bit, or trim down a lot, or cut out completely. Jerry wants his mom to get Bruce to pay off his gambling debt.
If we ask Bruce...
When? Before the wedding, when he learns about your wasteful habit? Or after, when he'll feel like I lied to him?
But she doesn't want to do that because she loves Bruce and doesn't want to use him for his money. What an evil bitch. Noah begins to pick up on some subtle hints that Ashlyn's stepfamily treats her a little poorly.
Dad, there's something that's been bothering me.
Okay, what?
Have you noticed how Ashlyn is treated differently than Jerry and Fiona?
Meanwhile, her step-siblings have spent the entire movie looking at her like this. Because of this and her stepbrother's attempt to get money from Bruce, the wedding gets called off. At this point in the movie, I'm expecting this to be your typical main conflict that's gonna get resolved within the last 5 minutes, and mostly everyone is gonna live happily ever after. However, I forgot that this movie hasn't made sense so far, so I don't know why I thought it would start to then.
Vipers.
Bruce and Miriam don't get back together. After all of that, they end the movie with Ashlyn and Noah kissing on the beach while Bruce third wheels as a freshly single man. Ashlyn even tells Bruce that Miriam does actually love him.
I think she does love you.
And Bruce still does not give a fuck.
But without trust, I don't think love is enough.
Bruce, when the woman he was deeply in love with yesterday tries to talk to him.
Good night, Miriam.
I think the movie wants us to feel satisfied that Bruce and Miriam aren't getting married, but it's really hard to do that when all Miriam did was offer to pay for her stepdaughter's tuition, ask Ashlyn to clean the pool and run a couple errands, and have a son with a gambling addiction. It's like they assigned her the evil stepmother role and then forgot to have her do anything actually evil, and then they expect us to be happy when she loses her fiance. The accountant was more evil than her. I was so unhappy with this ending that I looked up the studio that made this movie and realized that this is a regular thing for them. They just make movies about white people going on tropical vacations, or white people going to Spain, or white people going to Istanbul, or white people going to... And I think this is pretty genius. I also want to do things that I already wanted to do and find a way to make them tax deductible. And I will.
It's a tax write-off. 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 That's a tax write-off. That's a tax write-off. So, we're good, right? Oh, dude. Please. Call me from prison. Take her away! Wait, no! It was a tax write-off! It was a tax write-off! Wait, my shoe fell off! Wait, I got my fucking shoe!
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I wake up, unfortunately, and see a clearly fake video on TikTok, like a pregnant woman spending $70,000 to climb Mount Everest.
Baby has been kicking a lot. I spent 70 grand getting here, and now they're all moving up without me. I don't know what to do.
But then I read the comments, and to my dismay, they are eating it up. This can't be real. You can't be serious. This just can't be real. You're right. It can't. I've been getting really annoyed with the internet over this. I'm pretty self-righteous also, because how do you miss the blurred out Sora logo in the corner of the video? Or how do you miss the literal word Sora being in the account's username? But then I had to stop asking myself those questions because the worst possible thing happened. They got my ass too.
Couples therapy.
This is Paul and Stacy. According to their bio, they are a fun family that refuses to grow up. And then they have their business email right after that, which is pretty grown up if you ask me. We'd love to collaborate with you and hear some of your thoughts on content strategy. Goo goo gaga. They make a lot of videos where the husband scares the wife and she freaks out.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
Or he scares her and she hits him in the balls.
This is why you shouldn't scare your wife.
But no matter what happens, she is gonna scream like a boiling tea kettle. Harmless prank is the best. Harmless? He shocked her and then drug her off the bed. She came crashing to the floor. What do you think a harmful prank is? Murder? I have to sit back in this chair because my back is killing me. They're basically the equivalent of those early 2010 YouTube couple prank channels where you had to suspend belief in order to accept that they're possibly surprised by pranks anymore. Oh no, here comes my husband holding a DSLR camera. I sure hope he's not about to dump water on me like he did yesterday. And the day before that. And the day before that. And the day before. Basically, every video involves them terrorizing each other in some way. But these aren't the ones that got me, okay? The one that fooled me was this one. I saw this months before I knew who they were, and I was like, yeah, accidents happen. Plus, this is low-quality security camera footage, and nothing has ever been faked on a low-quality camera, except for the moon landing.
This is like something off of a movie. Rom-com IRL. This looks straight out of a rom-com. Why do people keep saying that this is a rom-com? If anything, this is like a crime doc. Look at this. Watch this. Get this man on a stretcher. Get this man to the ER. And get this show on the road. The show being the sponsor segment, that is. This video is sponsored by Laylo. It's almost Valentine's Day, and why do the cliche things like get chocolates and roses when you can do yourself? Laylo offers premium quality, luxury design toys with innovative tech so that you and or y'all can innovate the night away. Laylo has so many toys to choose from, whether you want external stimulation or internal stimulation or both at the same time stimulation. They're made of premium soft to the touch silicone and are waterproof and other moisture proof. For example, the Sona Cruise 3 uses sonic wave stimulation that eases up in intensity so you don't get jump scared when switching up levels, of which there are 12. And if you have the Laylo app, there are 2 extra modes and a feature called the Love Bridge, which is great for long distance. Right now, Laylo is offering a bunch of discounts for Valentine's Day, but if you take my code, which is CHAD20, you can stack that on top of their discounts and get even better deals. The deals just won't stop coming, and neither will you. You can check them out by clicking the link in the description and using code CHAD20 for an additional discount off your purchase, so you can use Laylo's toys while you lay low. Or sit down, or stand up, whatever gets you going. Thank you to Laylo for sponsoring, and let's get back to the video. I don't know what it is, but putting a date and timestamp in the corner of your video increases its believability on TikTok by about 75%. I think it's maybe because having security cameras inside your home is a fairly new concept we're being introduced to, so it's easier to fall for stuff like this when we're not used to people staging
things this way. But Paul and Stacy aren't just staging pranks and injuries, they're also staging moments like this.
Let the little go so you can hold the big.
Aw man, I hate when the water I put on the pot to boil starts to boil in the pot full of water that I put on the stove to boil. Nothing's going my way today. I love everyone losing their minds over the spaghetti noodles getting cooked a little too much. What are we gonna do? My ravioli is getting ravi soft. Nothing's going my way. This whole thing is apparently enough of a disaster for her and her son to start screaming at the top of their lungs until the dad comes in to save the day. And not only does he come swooping in to do just that, but he comes in playing 1,000 Years by Christina Perri on his phone. He already had that playing. He already had that preloaded. And why would he do that? Why would his immediate reaction to both his wife and son screaming be to come in playing a song from Breaking Dawn Part 1? What if they were screaming because something actually terrible was happening? Dad, come quick! There's a guy in the kitchen wearing a mask and threatening us. He's saying terrible things. You're toast. Oh my god, Dad, he's gonna kill us! No, you're toast. It's burning. After he de-escalates the situation, the whole family shares a hug and sways to the music. And this is so weird. It's so weird and so strange, especially since their kid is involved.
One of their categories of videos is to just sit in the car and smash food into each other's faces while their kid sits in the back seat and fake laughs.
And songs we all pretend to know. Right now it feels ordinary.
Imagine being a kid and your parents are constantly making you act in TikTok videos where your role is yourself. A version of yourself that's having faux loving moments with your family. Not actual loving moments, but staged ones where there are millions of people and cameras watching you. Imagine how cool that would be. Dude, my life is like a movie because everything is scripted and there's not enough child labor laws in place to protect me.
Do you think they ever take their son to get ice cream and don't smash it in each other's faces in front of him? He's in the back seat like, guys, can I please just have an ice cream cone? For what? Can I just eat it this time, guys? Please.
I also kept getting videos from this account that's promoting skincare products, and her thing is to walk up to strangers and put something on their skin without their consent.
No. Oh. No, this is not happening, no.
No, is it?
No, you need to back away from me right now.
And when they react angrily or tell her to go away, she just won't.
I was gonna try my product out on you. No, I'm gonna call the police. You're gonna have to get away from me.
No matter how many times they tell her, no thank you, or we're not interested, she just keeps shoving it in their faces.
Oh my gosh. Excuse me, please get back.
I know the saying all PR is good PR, but when it comes to selling products on TikTok, I don't know how beneficial it actually is to just make people think that you're a despicable public nuisance. Banana, she has multiple videos where she does this to a teenage girl and their mom will freak out.
We do videos on TikTok. I didn't mean to scare you, but I just wanted to try and see.
No, I'm good. I don't want to buy your Vibe facial system. No, thank you.
Are you sure? I harass people and don't respect their boundaries.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Yeah, let me get one. Her script usually goes something like, no, it's okay. I'm testing my facial product.
I'm actually testing out my facial product. I wanted to try it on her. No, thank you. No, thank you. Bye.
No, it's okay. You don't understand. I'm doing something. No, it's okay. Let me do something. I'm doing something. I'm in bed now because my back hurts, and I also started my period. And also, I'm gonna jump off a cliff. She'll also point out people's flaws so she can fix them.
I'm sorry, you just have some acne on your face.
That is my daughter.
She has some acne.
I'm sorry. So not only is she pretending to harass people, she's also insulting them. It's like pushy car salesman meets passive-aggressive mom. You want this car? No thanks. Are you sure? It looks like you've gained some weight. What does that have to do with anything? It's energy efficient, unlike you. You look tired. I'm just not wearing makeup. It's got a very spacious cabin, which you're gonna need. Mom. She also goes up to people and sticks this big ass mask on their face.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh, what are you doing?
Oh my gosh.
which has this comically long cord and battery pack attached to it that's just swinging around, hitting everything.
Try this. Put it on. Try it. Try it. It's for your face. It's hideous.
This thing is called the Age Rewind Miracle Mask, and according to their website, it targets the appearance of fine lines. But if you don't believe it, check out their customer results. Clearly it worked for this real human woman. I love this product. I have never looked better. At least it's only $400 and sold out. And this part looks like a ball sack. Another kind of fake video I keep getting are these dumbass promos for
no free promo. No free promo.
There's this AI app that claims it can find your partner on dating apps using a picture of their face and their name. And the only promotion I ever see for it is through these undisclosed scripted promos that are just pure rage bait.
Who are you? I'm my ex-wife. Who are you? Were you one of his Tinder dates?
Can we not do this here? Like,
wait, you said you weren't married?
Look,
yeah, no, he's married, and we have 2 kids.
Guys, this is a nice place. Can we not?
You have kids?
Guys, please relax, okay? This is a nice place. That's why I'm wearing a faded Flash t-shirt and cargo shorts. They'll literally plaster the name and logo of the app all over the video, and somehow the comments are never talking about how it's an ad.
This is a beautiful poster of your Tinder that you can go hang up in your new home, and you're gonna find a new place to go, and you're gonna hang this beautiful poster. Look at this beautiful poster.
There's so many accounts that make these promos, but I get a lot from these two specifically. I think they're partners in real life, and they catch each other cheating every single day.
What is this?
It's your birthday present. I got you cheater cookies. I made those myself. And red flag cupcakes, since you're a walking red flag. Unwrap your present. Unwrap it.
Oh man, I wonder what she got him. I sure hope it's a comically large screenshot of the no free promo app and logo.
Wow.
Printed out on poster board. And then on his account, he has a video where he gives her those same cookies because he also caught her cheating on him.
Surprise. Do you love it? Because you're a cheater and a walking red flag. I mean, I don't understand what else. Open your birthday gift.
Right now?
Yes, open the gift.
Oh man, I wonder what he got her. Oh my god. I just can't figure it out. I don't have no idea what it is. Is it a pony? Is it a puppy?
Oh my goodness, look at that.
On one hand, it's frustrating to see the comments eating this up, but on the other hand, it's mostly because people are concerned for her because they've made videos where she packs up their kids and leaves the house to try and escape him, or videos where he's being a total asshole to her.
Ever since that moment,
excuse me?
You've smelled like shit.
Oh, so that must be why you made a Tinder then. Making some bullshit up.
Maybe I made a Tinder because I don't want to be with somebody who smells like manure.
There are a lot of videos that I'm not including because they're very triggering, including him yelling, throwing things, berating her. Actually crazy to stage this kind of stuff. Crazy in general, just to stage this. But to do it in order to promote an app that I'm assuming you're getting paid to promote, it's crazy. It's crazy and I hate it and you suck. Just wanted to say that on my webcam angle, that is not off-putting at all. So,
you know, just faking a situation that countless women go through every single day so that they can get us to download this shitty ass dookie fart fuck app. And I know what you're thinking, guys. I can't believe an AI app doesn't care about having ethical marketing either. I'm just as shocked as you are. I also can't believe the sky is blue. But out of all of these, I feel like this account has both the highest production quality and the highest deception rate. They make these staged college classroom videos where a student or a professor is really pissed off.
I have a PhD. That is a doctor. Thank you very much. Don't forget. Yes, sir.
You have a 1.4 on Ray, my professor.
I'm not even in this
class.
Now.
I've been going around to the worst teachers'
This
classrooms.
is my classroom.
I'm helping you out.
And you will never guess why they make these videos, ever. Not in a million years will you guess this. Ever, ever, ever. Never. Unless you guess that is to promote another fucking dookie shit ass fart fuck AI app. Then you'd be right.
If you have a problem with my teaching style, you can leave.
Are you kidding me? Because you can't teach and you are literally setting us up for failure. I have to turn to things like Save My GPA that will literally reteach me everything. I upload the entire textbook and then I have to use this, solely this.
Because of you, I have to use this AI app that improves my learning efficiency. Here's what it looks like, by the way. Here's where you can download it and check it out. Also, here's my discount code. Use my code too while you're at it. They always stand up to the professor and hashtag own them by bringing up their Rate My Professor score.
And the textbook is available at the bookstore, and it's going to cost about $500.
I have a question. I was just wondering, why do you have 1.4 on Rate My Professor?
Well, I'll tell you what, this is a weed out class, okay?
Dude, this is a weed out class? That's sick. Guys, get your weed out. No, the teacher said he's fine with it. I rarely see comments acknowledging that these are all ads, at least in the top comments anyway, but it also seems like they're not paying attention to the website plug at all. In fact, they're mostly talking about how these videos just prove that college is a scam. Dr. Democrat for sure. School's a scam. Drop out and start a business. Charlie Kirk was right. College is a scam. It's pretty funny to make an ad for a learning tool and everyone's response to be, learning is bad actually. Hey, check out this soft recyclable toilet paper. No thanks, I don't believe in all that. Recycling? No, wiping. After seeing how unchecked most of these videos go, I decided to run a few tests. I wanted to prove how easy it is to fool people online, even if you're really bad at it. And barely trying. So I started faking things. Something your mom has never said to me, by the way.
For my first stage video, I asked my friend Tom to pretend to be a complete stranger who's knocking on my hotel room door because he really has to take a shit. Like he really has to go really bad, like he can barely hold it in.
Oh, thank God. Hi. Hello? Do you mind if I use your restroom?
I don't know.
I'll be in and out, I promise.
This one was pretty tough to film because Tom was so in character that I kept falling to the ground laughing.
You let yourself up here? I told the guy down there I had to go. If you want me to go in the hall, I'll tell him you didn't let me.
I don't.
Sorry.
Unfortunately, the comments didn't really buy this one, except for a couple who are just confused. They're not really fooled. They're just lost. However, I'm still gonna count this one as a win because the woman staying in the hotel room next to mine opened her door to ask if everything was okay.
Oh, sorry. We're recording a video.
Okay.
I'm not.
Thank you.
Sorry.
So technically this one was a success without even having to post it on the internet. We already had someone convinced that there was actually a strange guy who really needed to shit in my hotel room. Shout out to her for checking in on us. Also, I'm very sorry you had to open your hotel room door to this. No. By the time I made my second video, I realized I wasn't gonna fool anybody unless I used the tried and true methods. So I put a date and timestamp on there to try and make it look like security camera footage. But I can't quite get my voice to do this. So instead, I just used an actual tea kettle.
Oh no! No! Oh my God, I burned the water! I ruined the tea!
I also don't have a son that I can use for content. A human son, anyway.
Oh my God! Are these for me?
I'm also gonna count this one as a success because this person commented, I know it's not the point of the video and I'm not here to chastise, but wireless cameras in your home is a huge security risk. Your videos are safe and available to anyone via a data breach, and that's putting aside that the cameras themselves are also safe. For my last one, I wanted to dip my toes into the classroom genre of staged content, which was gonna take a bit more effort, so I had a brainstorming session with my friends to figure all that out. I had also just finished watching the final season of Stranger Things, but that had little to no effect on anything.
I don't understand. Could you say that again in English, please?
If this is me and this is you,
That's
and
him.
this is the classroom. I need that later. No one.
I don't understand. Are we in a classroom or are we not in a classroom?
This is the classroom.
Okay.
I want this goddamn TikTok's heart on a platter. This is the only way.
I think this might just be crazy enough to work.
Let's do it.
When I was editing this one, I tried to use this format that the classroom video accounts will do, where they put the most interesting part of the video at the beginning, and then the actual video starts.
Can you put that away? Are you watching a video in my class?
It's a ChadChad video.
I have a PDH. Do you understand? You're not listening. None of us like you.
And it paid off. Everyone believed this was real. Don't check the comments though. Yet another successful experiment. Being on the internet right now, especially with AI and how quickly that's evolving, it's more important than ever to not take everything you see online at face value. It's very important that we all doubt everything. Because if it's this easy to fake a video about your spouse cheating on you or a whole college classroom, imagine how easy it is to fake a video of your morning routine, or how perfectly organized your closet is, or how this serum on TikTok Shop made your skin flawless and perfect. So if something makes you feel bad or angry or inadequate on the internet, it's pretty safe to assume that it was designed to do so. Because the only thing that's 100% real is reality and my teaching qualifications. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.
Hello. Today I will be learning how to box from a very special guest, Jake Paul. Jake, why don't you say hi?
Hey, ChadChad, it's an honor to be here.
Well, Jake, it's an honor to have you here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to be doing today?
Sure. Well, first, I'll be showing you a little strategy I found to be very successful in winning fights. If done correctly, it has a 100% success rate.
That's incredible, Jake. That's an
is.
amazing achievement so early on.
It is.
In your career. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It really is.
Okay, well, I guess I'm ready whenever you are. What's this?
Just take it.
I thought we were gonna fight.
We are. Just take the money.
Okay. Now what?
All right, now let me win.
What? Hey guys, and welcome back to A Twinge of Cringe. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to be taking a look into the appalling world of Jake and Logan. I'm sorry, I promise I have better jokes in this video. I'm filming this after getting my second dose of the vaccine bay, so please keep that in mind when you're passing judgment on my puns. Also, go get vaccinated. It's easy, it's quick, and why would you pass up on the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity of actually getting something for free in America? I think if you're on the internet, you have at least some knowledge of Logan and Jake, whether it be voluntarily or against your will. If you're like me, it's the latter. Most of what I learn about them is through news articles, because if there was an award for YouTubers most in the news for doing bad things on both a YouTube and real world standard, they would get it. They would get the award for that.
Hey, will you take a picture with me?
Sure. I'm not kissing you.
Like two very problematic grapes departing from their cluster, Jake and Logan came from Vine, and with the YouTube platform just waiting to be Concord, enough! They made their way into internet infamy.
Where's all my middle schoolers at? Oh my god, they're self-aware. Elementary school? Oh my god, they're so self-aware!
One of the first things I heard about them after Vine shut down was during that era on YouTube when almost every channel was reacting to the music video It's Everyday Bro, which had more flow than a Progressive commercial and was posted 4 years ago. 4 years. 4. There were so many videos posted about it that I don't think there's anything left for me to contribute in 2021. So I'm gonna move on to their more current content. Jake is obviously a professional boxer.
You know, his brother is a lot more talented, has a larger following. Those type of things. You literally, that's like calling Kylie Jenner Kendall Jenner. Like, doesn't matter, still a compliment. You ever whoop your ass when you were the little brother? That was a question, Jake. You're supposed to respond.
I just don't care about your questions.
50 people want him to win, 50 people want him to lose, and I was shocked because it's got to be like 90-10. Pretty amazing how many people don't like you. I actually kind of find it pretty impressive, your ability to be disliked. Dylan wouldn't sign a contract. Well, I'm trying to wait for you to stop talking. Okay.
Bro, you were 36.
So a lot of his content is related to that. But there is this. This was posted end of last year. And this looks good. I bet it's great.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming tonight. Let's give it up! Welcome to the first annual training camp talent show!
Hi, I'm D-Cut and I reside from Los Angeles, California, and tonight I will be showing you guys some of my great tricks. It is going to be called the Ice Hold Challenge. I'm going to squeeze ice in my hand, and when I open my hand, it will not be there.
So you mean like you're gonna hold an ice cube until it melts, and that's your talent? Amaze a woman. We have to retreat. The aliens are too strong. We're losing a lot of people. Don't worry, okay? We still have Melt-A-Cube. Hey, I'm Melt-A-Cube. What the hell is he gonna do? Well, I think it's pretty self-explanatory. Llama girl, he's gonna melt a cube, watch. Yeah, so I just... Oh no, they have Melt-A-Cube, guys, we gotta go. Oh my god, it's working, they're running away.
Thank you guys very much, thank you guys so much.
Sit down.
The haters will be there.
It's on.
What are these cuts? Like, I guess they add to the video if you're trying to make it more comical. I would like to place emphasis on the word trying, but after a while they just get obnoxious. I feel like I can't really show the rest of this video just because of the pure amount of ass in it. He takes pictures with an ass to promote his new music video, and then he eats eggs off of an ass. But I can pretty much sum it up for you. Hey guys, today we're gonna be filming a music video. I'm gonna be taking pictures with an ass in my face, and then I'm gonna be doing fight stuff. Be sure to buy my merch, by the way. We have phone cases, sweatshirts, t-shirts. Please, for the love of God, buy my merch. All my videos get demonetized, and I don't know why. Logan's recent content seems to be much more bearable. He has that new podcast, and he's also doing the fighting thing.
I'll answer the Muhammad Ali question.
George Foreman.
If you tell me what 7 times 8 is.
Why are we still here?
You can't do math.
I've made a severe and continuous lack of my judgment. Very low right
Your hands are shaking.
Nope.
That probably has something to do with him getting a new PR team and or manager after a little something that happened in 2018 that rhymes with ilming a lead dotty.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
In more recent controversies, Jake and his squad were seen looting a mall in the midst of last year's protests, where Jake is on video saying,
"Hey yo, give me a free cologne."
He was charged with criminal trespass, but it got dropped, which in the world of a wealthy white man with a huge social media following probably just means that. But let's talk about the incident that just happened and actually inspired this video. The stuff I've read about this mostly uses Jake's name, but I think it's safe to assume that Logan is driving the other golf cart, considering he's the one who lives in Puerto Rico. It also says they're launching an investigation, but I think we all know how that's gonna go. Hey, you can't do that. That's bad. Is it though? Excellent point, Mr. Paul. Have a great day. Jake's defense, of course, has been that he didn't know you're not supposed to race golf carts on the beach and that it's turtle nesting season, and I'm sure there are 0 signs or guidelines on the beach that would have educated him on that. Order in the court. I said order in the court. Jared, on the charge of homicide, how do you plead? I'm not guilty, Your Honor. Jared, there's a video of you committing homicide
against Mr. Douglas. Well, yes, but Your Honor, you see, I didn't know that you're not supposed to commit homicide. Be that as it may, Jared, there was a sign next to Mr. Douglas clearly stating not to kill him. Yes, well, I didn't see that sign. Well, why didn't you say so? Case dismissed. I think the Paul brothers are like those boisterous teenage cousins that show up to family events and do the most reckless shit, but are instantly forgiven and never see any consequences from their parents because they're just boys being boys and having fun. But the world is not your parent, and it doesn't have to continue to forgive you over and over again when you do stuff that you should have known not to do. And if you're too clueless to function or to meet societal expectations of decency like you claim to be every time you do something wrong, then maybe you're too clueless to have the audience that you have. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. POV, you're drinking water. What? Why are you here? POV, you're drinking water, then you get upset. I'm not getting upset, okay? There's no reason for you to be here. There's no reason for this to be a POV. I'm getting... POV, you're drinking water and then get upset that you're in a POV drinking water. This is not an interesting POV, okay? The entire point of POVs is to have something entertaining happen. Stop. What are you gonna say? POV, you're getting water, then get upset that you're in a POV getting water, and then that scene from the 2000 film Water Horse descends from above and crushes you. Oh, God. Hey guys, and welcome back to A Twitch. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And today we're going to be looking at another POV TikToker. I think if I had to say what my least favorite genre of TikTok is, it would be this one. Not POVs in general, because I think most of them are pretty creative, but the ones like this. This is just a word made up by someone who's afraid to get too close. Oh, so close. Where there's absolutely no plot, no original idea, just regular, everyday interactions replicated by a man with the confidence of Ben Shapiro after buying this wood, this board, this magnificent piece of poplar. This is Dylan Zippay, and he somehow found his way onto my FYP, probably after watching hours worth of Repnick TV's TikToks, and it hasn't...
Don't even know why I have a phone, right? Nobody hits me up and I'm stuck. Never had someone I could call my own, right?
It just hasn't really recovered from that yet. First, I need to address the controversy he's been in. He's been exposed by at least one girl who provided screenshots of him trying to talk to her despite the fact that she was 13 or 14 years old. He says he's 17 and class of 2021, so he's probably close to turning 18 if he hasn't already. But someone found a Tinder profile where his age is listed as 20. Regardless of which age is accurate, it's disgusting. He posted a half-assed apology video saying that he didn't know their ages, but starting out on his TikTok page, he posted a lot of content like this, where he's reaching out to girls and clearly trying to find someone to have some kind of relationship with. If you're someone with a decent online presence, which I would say he does, and are making this kind of content, it is 1000% your responsibility to make sure the person you're talking to online is old enough to be talking to you online. So yeah, definitely wanted to address that. I have no problem calling his content cringy or basically poking fun at his TikToks in this video. I don't believe in making fun of people's physical appearances, so please keep that in mind for the comments, because I had to delete several on my Gabby Hanna video for that reason. So I think the first video I saw of his was this one. And I think it sets the perfect precedent for his content.
We've got the holy trinity of fuckboy TikTokers all in one video. Relationship POVs, LED lights, and gaslighting women. Do I love you? Hell no. Why are you offended? I was just kidding. It was obviously a hilarious joke. God, why don't women have a sense of humor?
Oh, Nana. What you done started? Oh, Nana. Why you gotta act so naughty? Oh, Nana.
That's just a complicated way of telling us that you have a ball-busting fetish. Also, is your girlfriend Lady Dimitrescu? Because if not, that slap landed squarely in her face.
I hear your heartbeat to the beat of the drums.
Doom, doom.
Oh, what a shame that you came here with someone.
It's a good thing TikTok is updating its max video lengths to 3 minutes because it's gonna take you a lot longer than 15 seconds to break down the door like that.
We're back again for part 2, and today we're gonna be asking girls if you want to kiss or slap me. Slap? Alright. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead. Oh! Alright, look how you can slap, right? Oh my god!
I love the women that go all out on the slaps in these videos.
Kiss or slap me?
Slap.
Don't do it that hard, please. Okay.
Slap them hard.
Alright, that was worth it. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
It's okay, no worries.
Like, dude, they just want to chill on the beach. They just want to hang out with their friends. They don't want to have to worry about this strange man with a camera in their faces, recording them as they awkwardly yet politely reject this guy over and over again.
I'm sorry.
Do you feel bad for him?
A little.
Do you feel bad for him? Tell me you feel bad for him. Oh, you thought you were just going to be able to go to the beach and have a chill day? No. Validate my friend. Ooh, we love a collab. I love how laid back this confrontation is. Hey bro, did you sleep with my girl? Yeah bro, last week. Aw, for real? Yeah, she was fine as hell. What? Why would you say that to me? We did stuff together. Again, very unnecessary to say to me. I do not at all need to know how it went. Sexy stuff. Okay, well, I guess... You trying to fight? Yeah, sure.
Oh, wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please. Hold them, read them, hit me.
POV, you're dating a total asshole. Toxic relationship check.
Oh, wanna hold them like they do in Texas, please.
I don't understand what the point of this is. I'm sorry if it's annoying when I try and break down confusing ass TikToks, but I just want to understand what his thought process was, if there even was one. So is he supposed to be a dick in this POV, or does he think that this is an acceptable way to treat your partner? Either way, it's bad. I don't like it. And nothing happens in this. Why is this a TikTok? He's reacting as if he has some kind of aversion to games. Hey babe, I'm bored. Do you want to play some games? Jesus Christ, no! Are you insane? I mean, unless she's trying to play Monopoly, that would make this totally reasonable. Are you insane? After watching most of his TikToks, I tried to find him on other stuff and I could only find his Instagram account, and I wasn't expecting what I found there. He posts a lot of trampoline videos, like videos where he's flipping on a trampoline with hype music in the background. It just doesn't seem that impressive. And I know most things seem easier than they actually are, but I feel like if I tried, I could body this.
Okay guys, so I'm just walking around this random neighborhood because I don't know anyone who has a trampoline in order to learn how to do the flips. I've got to find someone. Oh. Hold on. Excuse me, sir. Sir!
Sir, wait. Sir, is that your trampoline?
Who are you?
Can you do flips?
Yes.
On the trampoline?
Yes.
You can?
Yes.
Cool. Okay, listen. Look, I will pay you if you show me how to do a flip on the trampoline.
Holding my wound. Give me your other hand.
Oh, okay. What's your name, by the way?
John.
John? It's nice to meet you, Jerry.
Other hand.
All right.
And that's not my name.
What was it?
John.
Okay, it's nice to meet you, Garrett.
That's not even a J.
So, Garrett, would you say you're an expert flipper on the trampoline flipologist?
No, not at all.
Look, I need them to think that you are actually good at this.
You want me to lie?
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
But my parents always told me never to lie, and why would I start now?
Because I am paying you, Garrett. This is clean. What are some of the... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. Easy. That looks super easy. I can do that. No problem. Ugh. It's disgusting. You live like this? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, Gerald. I'm doing everything correctly. Ugh. That was it?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll take that. Thank you.
That's it?
I think I've learned everything I can learn. I appreciate it.
What's going on? Who are you?
Oh, it's okay, Mom. She's paying me.
Yeah, I'm paying him.
Who are you?
To show me
what
how
are you doing on my property?
To show.
I think you
show.
need to leave.
Okay.
Do
all
I
right.
need to
Okay.
call
Okay. All right. Thank you, Gerald.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. I made a post about us reaching 8,000 subscribers on Twitter and Instagram. If you want to follow me over there, I'll put it here somehow. Again, thank you so much for all the support y'all have been sending me. It means the world. And if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hello, son. Did you finish your homework? Oh no, not yet, Dad. I'm not feeling very good. Typical. What? Nothing, son. You work hard in school. Your mother and I are very proud of you. Oh, thanks, Dad. That means a lot to me. Psych, you stupid. You're so dumb. I can't believe you came from my loins, and your mother cried when you were born. Yeah, childbirth is excruciating. Wrong. She cried because of how dumb you are. You came out and couldn't even say a single word. What? And it took you 6 months to figure out how to walk. That's actually very quick for a baby. Back in my day, we walked out of the womb with a resume in hand. I'm sorry, Dad. I'll try harder. And cut. Wait, what is this? Great job, son. That'll get at least 100,000 likes. Whew, this was just for a video. You don't actually think I'm stupid. Oh, son, what? Of course I still think you're stupid. High five. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. And here we are again talking about things that I found on the internet that made me go, so that you can also go, with me. Commentary. I have nothing else to add to this intro. We're talking about this guy.
I was snooping around my 11-year-old son's bedroom, and I found the Father's Day card that he got me. This is what he wrote. Having an awesome dad takes a little bit of luck, but I guess I lost the lottery. Because as a father, you really suck. How am I supposed to react when he gives this to me?
This video popped up for me like end of last week, and I was a little confused on why this man's automatic response to finding out his kid doesn't like him was to film a video and show a ton of people, share with hundreds of thousands of people online, or repair relationship with son. But then I realized, just like Shane Dawson's empathy,
I'm an empath, right?
It's all fake. This guy makes TikToks with his son where the recurring theme is that his son hates him and the dad just does things that kind of warrant that.
Tonight, my 11-year-old son got an award from his school for high academic achievement. Well, here's what I think of that.
No kid of mine is gonna get an academic achievement. Hold on.
Pay some bills around here, then maybe I'll be impressed.
Seriously, Dad? What's wrong with you?
You know what, honey? That wasn't even funny.
I love how he says he'll only be impressed once the kid gets a job, as if getting academic achievements isn't like a step in that direction. You finished making my smoothie yet? No, hang on, I just have to blend up the fruit. What? What do you mean what? I have to blend the smoothie. No, just give me the smoothie and then I'll be impressed. Okay, blending the fruit is an essential step in making a smoothie. Jeremy, just give me the smoothie now, like it is. This is just fruit. This is raw fruit. Your mother was right. I should have married your brother.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Dad, I'm not in the mood for your crap right now. Just take me to school.
Okay.
Is the joke here that he's not really happy, or because I just feel bad? Look at him. He's too good of an actor for this. I feel bad, even though I know that they rehearsed these beforehand. I think the joke is supposed to be just that the dad annoys the shit out of him, but it's missing the part where it, how do I say, doesn't make me sad. I think it's just the wrong emotion. Like if his son was angry, it might be more comical, but he's just sitting in the passenger seat like,
if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
My 11-year-old son has a 13-year-old girl over swimming. On a scale of 1 to 10, how worried should I be? Like -1,000? They're just hanging out. Why do straight people do this? Or they do the thing where they're like, ooh, is that your boyfriend or girlfriend? No matter how old the kid is. Please stop. You're just making your sons think they can't have platonic relationships with girls. Also, I don't understand why he starts almost every video by saying his son's age. Like we're gonna forget it.
I was driving my 11-year-old son home from lacrosse. My 11-year-old son saved up a bunch of money. Today I took my 11-year-old son. Today's the last day of school for my 11-year-old son. My 11-year-old son, I told my 11-year-old son.
I'm trying to think of any other situation where that would make sense. This is my 59-year-old mother. Hello. This is my 33-year-old brother. Hi. And over there is my 45-year-old aunt. Hey, it's great to meet everyone, but you really don't need to tell me how many years old everyone is. Oh, sorry. Okay. This is my 576-month-old uncle. How's it going?
I am such a narcissist that every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid and worthless, so that when he's talking to his therapist as an adult, it will always be about me.
I also plan to berate my kids in the mornings so that they have to attend therapy because of me. Holy shit. Okay, I just realized something. I already made my notes for this video, but I just realized that what he's doing, because he's doing like dad jokes, right? Like this narcissist joke, that is kind of a dad joke, and I think I've heard it somewhere else before. What the fuck am I talking about? He's doing that, which is, when you read that, and it's all faceless, right? When you read that, you don't really think anything of it. They don't have any kind of impact. I think the problem is that his son is actually a person, like he has a face. So whenever he's making these jokes, we're imagining his son, so these jokes seem worse.
My 11-year-old son is always in a bad mood in the morning. Every morning when I wake up my 11-year-old son, I always call him stupid.
I wonder why. I saw the background in this video and was wondering why he had so many different media platforms framed on the wall. And then I realized that he's a media professor at a college.
This is my classroom, a television studio. Here are some of my students. Wave. All right, like you're not afraid.
I'm so glad I'm not in college right now. You know how you laugh at a professor's joke even if it's bad because you want them to like you? I used to do that. Actually, I didn't want them to like me. It's more that like in my very logical brain, I was like, if I ever get an F in this class, then the professor will be like, hey, you're that kid who laughed at my joke like 2 months ago, right? Don't worry about this. The F, no, I'm gonna round it up to an A. I can't imagine how much worse it is now, because now instead of doing those jokes where it's just like X and X walked into a bar, you'd think they would have seen it. Instead of that, they can come in and they can be like, hey, I have 2 million TikTok followers, and then they show you videos of them just doing dances to that chicken song that gives me nightmares.
My 10-year-old son recently asked me, Dad, how do I know when I'm in love? And I said, well, it's actually pretty simple. One day, you're gonna meet a very special person. And at some point, that person is going to reach into your chest and rip out your heart. And then they're gonna go to the garage and they're gonna get a can of gasoline and they're gonna come back with that gasoline and they're gonna douse your heart with gasoline and then they're gonna take out a match and they're gonna light that heart on fire, and you're gonna sit there and you're gonna watch it burn into a crisp. And that's how you know you're in love.
He was just asking an innocent question. Dad, how do you know if you're in love? Well, my very very young son. You will feel the worst you've ever felt. You'll never feel any kind of joy ever again. Every second of your existence will feel like a punishment, and in the end, they'll probably leave you anyway. So, I don't think I want to be in love. Oh no, son, you don't have anything to worry about. No. No one would ever love you. Stupid fucking kid. Oh, I get it. Him punching his son is the punchline. No, but really, what is this? Because I get it's supposed to be edgy humor, but I still don't think it's good. It kind of seems like he started making these videos for fun with his son and then started getting comments from people accusing him of being abusive because it's TikTok. And now he's just leaning into it really hard.
My son is so stupid. I've been trying to teach him how to fold his own laundry for years. And every time I show him, he screws it up. So then I have to end up folding all of his laundry for him. You are a moron.
This one isn't really funny to me either. I'm not the only one who thinks that either. There will be other comments like, I don't think this is funny. And he'll always say something along the lines of, it's just a joke. And yeah, but just because you say something is a joke doesn't mean that people have to find it funny. Like, I get he's playing a character where he's a horrible father, but that character on its own isn't inherently funny. That's like if every time Dwight from The Office messed with Jim, Jim just acted really, really melancholy. Like, those characters are funny, but it takes other people causing stuff and reacting to them to make it that way. The character is made funny by how it interacts with those situations and the people around it. And the situation / people around this character isn't funny because it's just your son being reasonably sad while you call him stupid for not being able to do laundry. I'm sorry you didn't pick up on my sarcasm and irony. Yes, exactly. You can do or say whatever you want as long as you're being sarcastic. Welcome to the bank. How can I help you today? Hi, yeah, you can help me by putting all the money behind the counter into this pillowcase. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. I was just being silly. Very funny, sir. How can I actually help you today? I have a weapon. Right, okay. Give me the money behind the counter. I'm so sorry. God, you're so gullible. I'm still kidding. I'm not gullible. That's a very real thing that happens here. No, I mean, I was kidding about the money behind the counter. I want the money in the vault, too. Right, okay. Police, freeze! You called the cops? Yes. Are you still joking, or? Yeah. Sorry you can't pick up on my sarcasm. Thanks for nothing. Are you okay? Do I look okay? Rebecca, I'm obviously not an expert on these people and have no idea what their relationship is like in real life, but it seems to be good. He'll post bloopers of these and the kid seems like he's enjoying it. I do think some of the jokes are unnecessary. It's definitely an interesting choice though, to make content where you pretend your kid hates you, especially since he's gonna be a teenager pretty soon and then you won't have to pretend anymore. As always, y'all feel free to let me know what you think in the comments, but I am gonna call it there. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Stop, don't eat that. Who are you? Are you me from the future? I'm that sandwich in the future. My lunch? My name is XASH-A12. Okay, but what does that have to do with my sandwich? XASH-A-B, I'm sorry, what was it? It was XASH-A12. Look, if you eat that sandwich, the world is done for. Okay. XASH-Ford, F-150. Do you have a nickname? Absolutely not. Okay, vitamin B12. I feel like you just want to steal my food. Why would I need to steal your food? My dad is Elon Musk. Okay, well, don't do this. Ha! I knew it wouldn't. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. Not really. Is it welcome back though? Is it really? Or is this the first time you're here? Or do you think it's the first time you've been here, but it was actually the last time you were here, and you're looking back at a version of yourself in a parallel universe, and you're actually about— Okay, that's enough. I'm sorry. We're watching time traveling TikToks today. I've recently stumbled upon a new side of TikTok that I much prefer over the endless bodyguard POVs, which I'm still getting a lot of, by the way. And there's a lot going on over there. Time traveling being just one of the many stuffs. We've got conspiracy TikToks, horror TikToks, those scary underwater videos that I hate but cannot stop watching. I think it's because I have zero knowledge of what's actually down there. So you could show me a picture of any weird looking creature and tell me it was from a deep level of the sea and I would believe you. Hey Chad, check out this new creature they found at the bottom of the ocean. Yeah, that checks out. May 27th, 2021. Well, it was a Thursday, so that's pretty big. No, wait, they were right. They were right. It was National Great Popsicle Day. Damn it.
I missed it.
That gives you a pretty decent idea of what these TikToks are, though. It's a faceless creator, usually, making these really bold claims, trying to convince people that they're time travelers, which kind of reminds me of that person around March of last year who made that TikTok claiming to be psychic and saying that we were going to have a vaccine by April and everything was going to be back to normal in a couple months. And it's so funny to me because now she's just making like TikTok dances. How do you come back from that? Like nothing ever happened. Oh yes, I can see it now. You're gonna die tomorrow. What? How? I'm seeing a boat or a car or a heart attack.
2 days later.
Hey, you said I was gonna die yesterday. Oh. I spent all my savings and I gave my house to my brother, and he's a dick. He's not gonna give it back. What are you doing? Are you doing TikTok dances right now? Yes. Okay, so far this is just the plot of Chosen Ones by Veronica Roth, the one who wrote Divergent. I really hope when the world ends, it's not structured like a Veronica Roth novel. The world is in shambles, and I'm the only one who can fix it. I'm a normal, everyday girl who's gonna be played by a stunning, flawless actress. I'm not like everyone else. I'm weird. I'm a weirdo. I don't fit in. Because I actually don't remember what her special ability was. I guess she could just dream. Well, I'm Tris. My boyfriend's name is a numerical value, and I can dream pretty good. Jesus, Serene Coin and aliens within 2 years? I wonder what's next. I bet it's gonna be awful. Oh my god, an earthquake. Not gonna lie, it kind of pales in comparison to full-on aliens. Okay, so we're getting superpowers again. I'm pretty sure if the world were to end anytime soon, it wouldn't be nearly as interesting as these people seem to think it would be. Like, our superpowers would probably be us being able to sit in the tub for longer without our skin getting as pruny, or like all of us being able to eat peanuts. Hold on, a T-Rex egg? Like they found a T-Rex egg and the device, they just happened to be in the same area, or the device was inside the T-Rex egg? Because that's a very confusing way to make a groundbreaking discovery. What is that? I think it's a dinosaur egg. No way, dude, that is so cool. Oh wait, no it's not. Oh, darn it. Not just a dinosaur egg. What? This is a device that opens a portal to a parallel universe. Whoa, that's like way cooler. I know, right?
The following video was sent to me via email by a time traveler from the year 2026. This is what the email said. The video I sent you shows a time traveler meeting up with an interdimensional robotic being. Pay attention to the man dressed in black. They exchange a few words and talk about the fate of the universe, including Earth. And then, just as fast as the robotic being appears, it disappears.
Okay, aside from this being some of the greatest editing I've ever seen, how would you know what they're talking about? There's no audio, they're not mic'd up. They could be talking about something totally normal, like their Subway orders, or Will Smith. I can't tell if this page is actually a conspiracy page or if they're just trolling, because they made a video saying we should stop drinking grape soda because it's killing the planet. I've mentioned grapes twice more than I thought I would in a video about time travelers.
The following is a video that was sent to me by a time traveler who claims to be in the year 2059. In the year 2059 is very hot because the Earth has no protection over it. The sun rays go directly down to Earth and actually affect dramatically the world's population. When I asked him why send the video footage to us, he replied to me, because in order to save humanity, you must stop everything that you are doing. Please stop drinking grape soda.
We can't get any more detail on that. Just stop drinking it. As far as sodas that have the power to eradicate humankind, grape soda wouldn't have been my first guess. It would have been root beer. That shit is rancid. There's no way it isn't destroying the ozone.
When humans reached the moon for the first time, they did encounter some of the Marchulians. And in fact, humans mixed with Marchulians and had babies. Those babies went back to Earth on a secret capsule.
This whole account is just really bad CGI or a screen grab of a futuristic looking video game while he talks over it about something bizarre that happens in the future. Yeah, so whenever you want a burger, you can grab these packets with a picture of a burger on it, right, and put it in a future microwave. Wow. And then bam, what do you have? I'm gonna guess a burger. Wrong, it's Jeffrey Bezos. So I think we've learned enough about what huge events are gonna take place, but what about future technologies? Are we gonna have flying cars soon, or the internet in our brains? Or maybe ankle socks that don't end up around your toes?
I brought this. Do you know what this is?
Looks like a pen to me.
Well, that's where you'd be wrong. This is actually a stabilizer or anti-stabilizer. So if I were to put this on your head, it would destabilize your brain and just kill you.
None of that. We just get slightly more dangerous pens.
Do you have any other type of technology?
Let me see. Do you know what this is?
No, I don't know what that is at all.
Alright, so this, if you throw it, it can destroy a whole universe.
I love how it seems like they didn't plan this at all and they're just improvising, because as far as things that I think would be difficult to make up on the spot, the entire future of our planet is pretty high up on the list.
Do you know what this is? This contains all the DNA from other extraterrestrials during my time.
Wow.
It's off right now.
Thank God it's off.
But if I were to turn it on per se, I could go through all
I think you just turned it on though.
the extraterrestrials and I just slap it like this. I get their DNA, I turn it into them, and I have all their powers.
That comes in handy for like if you have to fight someone.
Yes.
If you have to fight someone, that's the most appropriate situation you could come up with. You know how when you get into a fist fight at a bar and you just
Summon all the aliens in the universe?
Hey, that's my seat. No, it's not. Yes, it is. What are you... Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, you can have the seat.
This mini thing right here,
it's from the future.
Believe it or not, it's from the future. It's my time travel device. So it's $100. It's a mini time travel, and after like 10 uses, it gets wasted of all its energy.
So just to recap, in the future, our time machines will look like Samsung battery packs, and inflation is going backwards. $100 for a literal time machine that you can only get 10 uses out of before it dies, like a vibrator you bought from Wish.
We have this special energy, and it involves dark matter. It's $100. You have to squeeze it, then you have to turn it on, obviously, and then you can go back anywhere, back in time, any place you want, and you go there.
They're so good at making detailed backstories for random items on their desk. It's a talent, honestly. So this is, well, this looks like a plastic skull, right?
Yeah, it does.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
Oh.
This is actually the key to our entire universe.
Oh, wow.
Because in the future, our entire universe is a fishbowl.
Oh.
So if you sing the ABCs into it, you get telekinesis.
That's incredible.
There's no going back after watching this. What if I told you that the world around you isn't real, but an illusion? This information will become public in 2071, but I am here to tell you the truth early. There are those who are aware of this today, and we call them wanderers. Wanderers are capable of lifting the curtain and seeing the world for what it truly is. Wanderers are also capable of seeing into the future, and a select few can even time travel. And I am one of them.
Some of you might recognize Arya from my kids' content on TikTok video. I'm not sure how well she'd be able to time travel, considering she's afraid of LED lights and advertising products to children in an ethical way. I guess this is a thing now, like this is a new genre on TikTok that's apparently profitable. These videos get a lot of attention and everybody wants a piece of the time traveling pie. I like to imagine they have weekly meetings where they congregate and discuss how to manipulate people online, but they aren't very good at it. Guys, I don't think people believe we're time travelers. What? What if we stopped using the same super dramatic music over all of our TikToks? Michael, what is that? Like a joke? Tell them an insane event is going to happen and give them a very specific date of when it's going to happen. But what if nothing happens on the date we give them? Something always happens on a day, Michael. Always happens on a day. Detail is our top priority. Anyway, like I was saying, tell them we're all gonna get powers from the sun. Oh, what kind of powers, by the way? Super ones. It's not very detailed. Get him the fuck out. I hope you guys learned something today. If you didn't, wait until we've invented time machines, transport to about 10 to 15 minutes ago, and then watch this video again. Or just replay the video. That would probably be easier. But I'm gonna call it there. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey guys, and welcome back to My name is ChadChad. And I believe in aliens. I never decided that. There was never a specific moment where I was like, you know what? I do believe in aliens. I do! Because I've always just assumed that, you know, in the endless universe, there are probably other places that can also support life. Like, there are a lot of ants in the world, but each ant probably thinks that their anthill is the only anthill in the world, but that's only because they haven't invented space travel yet. I've never met anyone who claimed to be abducted by aliens or who claims to have had some kind of extraterrestrial encounter. But I like to think that I'm an open-minded person and that I would hear them out, which is why today we're talking about Demi Lovato. Demi Lovato is a pretty well-known singer and was in a lot of Disney movies / TV shows. You've probably heard of them before, so I'm not gonna dive too deep into their history. But there was a certain clip that caught my attention the other day.
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings. And they were like, do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
This is a pretty short clip, so I wanted to get the full context of what's happening here. Demi has a new show called Unidentified that's streaming on Peacock TV. We'll get into that later. So the reason for this interview is that Demi is promoting their new show, and this conversation takes place after Kelly shows a clip previewing it.
Well, wait, in that clip we just saw you looking for aliens. So have you seen an alien? Have you ever had an experience?
I have never seen an ET face to face.
Oh, that's something else I should mention. Demi doesn't believe that we should call aliens. They say that that is offensive to aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry, aliens. Sorry. Demi Lovato has said referring to extraterrestrials as aliens is derogatory, and the word should no longer be used for potential otherworldly visitors. Speaking to E! News, Lovato explained their reasoning while responding to Span while responding to fan speculation that they have an unreleased song called Aliens, quashing the rumor. That's a weird word. It sounds like you're getting phlegm out of your throat. Quashing the rumor. The singer said their fans should know they don't call them aliens because it is a derogatory term for anything.
My fans should know that I do not call them aliens because alien is a derogatory term for anything.
That's so true.
Even extraterrestrials. which is why I call them ETs.
Which I guess I kind of get what they're trying to say here, but at the same time, I feel like this would be very, very low on an ET's list of concerns if they were to encounter our planet. Our government would definitely take it into custody and definitely perform less than humane tests on it, so it probably wouldn't be too worried about what word we were using to refer to it with. I will now use this circular saw to enter your brain cavity. I would prefer if you didn't. Then I will study your alien brain to discover all of your secrets. I don't have any... Excuse me, what did you call me? I'd say this is a case of let's cross that bridge when we get there, but the bridge isn't even built yet. The bridge isn't even under construction. The bridge is still in the daddy bridge's ball sack, okay? We don't need to be worried about this yet.
I had a night where I was dreaming, and I say dreaming very loosely because I don't really know what happened.
So see, this is why I wanted to watch the full clip, because the TikTok that the Kelly Clarkson show posted, which got 3.2 million views, mind you, doesn't include the part where they say that this is dreaming, I think is what they're saying this was. So that kind of seems irresponsible to just post this without that context, because the comments are absolutely roasting the shit out of Demi, saying that they're on drugs, saying that they've completely lost their mind. I don't know if it was intentional or unconscious, but if I was Demi and the show that I did an interview for clipped something in a way that made me seem crazy, I would probably have a heart attack.
But I all of a sudden was in my room, and I know I said, I sound like this is gonna sound so out there, but just bear with me. So I woke up in my room.
They even cut out the part where Demi acknowledges how strange this sounds. Who is running this TikTok account? Joe Jonas? Joe, is that you?
So I woke up in my room and there was like 3 beings.
Us to the 3 beings? Okay, corporations, you need to stop, all right? We get it. You're hip with the young whippersnappers. You know what this means. I actually think the only time I ever see this used anymore is by corporate accounts. So now it's getting kind of like corporate Twitter, trying desperately to seem relatable. That moment when your mom says no more video games. When your mom buys our chips that inflame your stomach lining. Bernard, you are 98 years old. Please retire. I'll stop working when I'm dead. Your left eye fell out again. Yeah. Are you gonna go home now? You.
Do you want to see your planet? And I was like, oh, sorry.
Sorry. You were like, hell yeah.
I was like, hell yeah, let's go.
Why did the ETs visit you just to show you your own planet? They traveled millions and trillions of miles just to show you that. They'd ask if I wanted to see my own planet, and I'd be like, oh no, that's okay. I live here.
I live here. I like whooshed out of my room and was like hovering over the planet, and then all of a sudden they're like, you want to see our planet? And I was like, hell yeah! Yeah. So then I whooshed to this like pink and purple planet that I've never seen, but...
Okay, so I Googled pink and purple planets after this just because I wanted to see if one actually exists, and it does. This one is called GJ504b, which is crazy because that's my brother's name too. It's 57 light years from Earth, is about the same size as Jupiter, and it's a gas planet. I doubt this was the home of the ETs that visited Demi just because it's literally made up of poisonous gas. I don't know, maybe they can survive the environment because they're also made of gas, like my brother. That's basically the end of the interesting part of this interview, but I wanted to check out the show if I could. It came out the end of September.
I had this crazy experience that happened to me in Joshua Tree.
Jesus Christ, why is the like ratio so bad? Can someone tell me what I'm missing? I don't remember. Like, why is Demi so disliked? Did they do something? Demi Lovato has apologized after starting a public feud with the Big Chill, a frozen yogurt shop in Los Angeles. Oh. It was the froyo.
It was this bright light. It kind of moved in like these weird ways that a plane wouldn't move.
I hate to be this person, but this doesn't look real. See how the stars keep moving after the camera stops moving? It just looks strange. Anyway, I'm sorry. I said I was gonna try and have an open mind, and I've been shitting on everything in this video.
My goal is to find out what really happened.
That looks like a gnat. That looks like a bird.
What if extraterrestrials aren't traveling light years to visit us? What if they're already here waiting for us to reach out?
So, like a ghost? Is that a spirit box? Don't you use that to try and talk to ghosts? So it kind of just looks like they're going to be doing a lot of stargazing and yoga. No, sorry, that's a singing bowl. Still don't see how that applies, really. It really looks like a ghost hunting show, but they just throw the word UFO in there every few minutes.
UFO experiencer.
Demi Lovato serenades extraterrestrial entities, as you do.
Carmen?
We just got here.
Again, this seems like a ghost hunting contraption. Paranormal investigator right there. So I guess we're just lumping ETs and ghosts together. I feel like those are vastly different categories. Like the concept of an alien show is interesting because I've never really seen that before, but this just looks and feels exactly like a ghost hunting show, and about 3.8 million of those already exist. They're like cop shows. I watched one episode of NCIS in 2013, and now I never have to watch one ever again.
Have you seen anything like ETs here or UFOs? Star people?
So I guess we're asking the ghosts if they've seen aliens because the aliens, sorry, ETs, wouldn't be able to see them. So ghosts are like makeshift Ring cameras in this situation. From what I've seen, ghosts haven't been very open with us, like about what the afterlife is like or what they do in their ghostly spare time. So I just don't know if this is when they would decide to open up to us. What's your name? Were you murdered? Are you in this room with us right now? Have you seen aliens? Dude, yes. Okay, I was in the bathroom taking a ghost shit, right?
Ask her if they're here, if there are star people here right now.
Are there star people here right now?
They probably explain this in the full episode, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of equipment this is. This article just ominously calls it the radio, but it looks like it might be some kind of proximity detector based off of my extensive research on Google Images, which would mean that every time this goes off, it's just because the ghost is stepping closer to them and then stepping back. Are there any star people here right now? Are you a star people?
Carmen, are you a star person?
Maybe it's because we're in the room, because, you know, they don't like men,
She doesn't
supposedly.
like men, and I get it.
Do you want us to maybe do a little experiment and step in another room while you take over?
What do you mean? Y'all have been here this whole time and she's been talking just fine.
Did you not want to say anything else because the boys were in here?
The ghost is not saying yes. She's saying, okay, I can clearly see them right there. They just turned around the corner. I may be a ghost, but I'm not f***ing blind.
Okay. She has trauma.
She does?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
How do you know?
And that's why she doesn't like men.
Okay. I respect that. I respect that.
Totally.
What are these reactions? Can you imagine like going on a third date with someone and you open up about your trauma and they're like, okay, I respect that. I respect that. I do. Are you gonna pick up the check? I mean, I'm so sorry about that. I mean, that sucks, dude, but I don't get paid until Friday.
Maybe if you sing a song as an offering, we could come back in the room.
Oh, yeah. Okay. If I sing you a song, can my friends come back in the room?
Okay, now y'all are just making up rules as you go. This is like trying to watch third graders play a game of tag.
There you go.
What the fuck is that? Is that a knife? Call the police, we're witnessing assault. Demi proceeds to sing Skyscraper to an extraterrestrial ghost. They didn't really specify. And then bam, there's actually what appears to be another man in the doorway over there. So the singing transaction they just did is null and void. I personally would not watch this show. Based on the preview and the clips that I've seen, I would rate it a ghost shit out of 10. It seems very over exaggerated and kind of cliche. I guess the audience would be Demi fans. I don't really know who else it would appeal to. If you're wondering why there's no green screen edits in this video, it's because I ordered a new one because my current one is ass. I'm really trying to exert the least amount of energy possible into filming, kind of like the producers of this show. I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye. Hey feet, and welcome back to Atween Feet. My name is ChadChad. Not really. And have you ever wanted to make a bunch of money without having to raise a single toe? Then this is not the thing for you. You do have to raise a toe. You have to give birth to your toe and nurse it, swaddle it in a little dough blankie and cover it in mustard. Eat your toes. Go on. Do it. Do it. You won't. There's just something about companies that advertise exclusively on TikTok that make me go, huh, why are they doing that? I wonder. Probably a good reason. I trust them. A good example of this would be Bang, the Bang energy drink company that would sponsor TikTokers and not really care if they disclosed the sponsored aspect of the videos.
I've always wondered what would happen if you trapped smoke inside of a box, so I tried it for myself.
And it could be a little difficult to tell sometimes because the drink wouldn't be incorporated in an obvious way and would just kind of be sitting in a corner somewhere. Kind of like all the Coke products in Footloose. A terrible movie, by the way. I don't care if it's a classic. The pastor's daughter should have been the main character. She was already dancing before he showed up, and then she researched and wrote the argument that resolved the entire movie's conflict, and he got the credit for it. Kevin Bacon was basically a puppet in high-waisted jeans. Anyway, speaking of loose feet, today we're going to be taking a look at the website known as Feet Finder. YouTube, if you're listening, this is a website made for people to find their feet after they've misplaced them somehow, like in their airport luggage or in an Uber. No one is coming to the feet. The feet are coming to them because they were lost. But now they're found and covered in jizz. Feet Finder is a website where you can exchange photos of your grippers in exchange for legal tender, currency, Benjamin Franklin's. At least that's what their advertising wants you to believe. In reality, you can probably expect to see a lot more George Washingtons or Paul Bunyans. But what do I know? I haven't tried the service. I can't speak on how profitable it actually is, so we'd better consult some experts.
So my girlfriend got dummy rich from Feet Finder. We flew to LA because she needed a new car. She looked at a few supercars, then decided the G63 was the move. Then cruised down PC8 and went back to her beach house in Malibu.
Setting aside the fact that this is not a car dealership, but a car rental place in LA, and this is more than likely an Airbnb that they're in, it's kind of a weird marketing strategy to take us on a tour and show us all the things that you can afford. They can't afford them, they're all rentals. And act like you can afford them because of this service you're promoting, but you have the money because they gave you the money and not because you made money by using the service. It's just that if Matthew McConaughey couldn't afford a Lincoln, I think it would change the messaging in those ads. They say perfection is not attainable. I guess they never owned a Lincoln. I know I haven't. Have you seen how expensive those things are? Anyway, you should get one, I guess. Lincoln. LinkedIn. Find me on LinkedIn. I need a job. All right. But if you want to find something that's lavish and affordable, you should check out today's sponsor. This video is sponsored by Raycon. Raycon's wireless earbuds, headphones, and speakers offer premium sound, a comfortable fit, and up to 54 hours of battery life. And if you're trying to get a head start on your holiday shopping, Raycons start at half the price of other premium brands and can be a good fit for anyone on your shopping list. If you aren't sure which Raycons to get for which person, they offer a holiday guide on their website to help you find the best fit for whoever you're shopping for, whether they're a gamer or a NASA pilot traveling through space and time to save all of humanity. Or you can knock out your shopping list in one fell swoop by using Raycon's holiday bundles and getting 30% off. The Everyday Duo bundle gets you 2 pairs of the Everyday earbuds, which come with spatial audio and 3 different sound profiles, balanced, pure, and bass. They also come with customizable gel tips that ensure a snug fit while working out, walking the dogs, or falling through a wormhole. If you want to check them out, just click the link in the description or go to buyraycon.com/ChadChad to get 20% off site-wide or 30% off holiday bundles. Thank you to Raycon for sponsoring today, and let's get back to the video. If you already have a mansion, which who doesn't? You can also use Feet Finder to pay off your student loans.
So my first paycheck from Feet Finder just came in today, and we're gonna use $100K of it to pay off my roommate's student loans.
Oh, what is this? Just student loans, bro.
This is the only way you're allowed to pay off someone's student loans. Hey, so you mean a lot to me. Aww. And you've always supported me.
Of course.
So I wanted to show you some love in return and throw a leather bag at your head as hard as I can.
You do that for me?
Feet Finder came through, I got you.
No way. What, from Feet Finder?
Yeah.
Yo. Yeah. Yo, come downstairs. Come on, talk about it. Okay. What could that have been?
Oh, no. Bro!
New whip?
This is yours?
All the money that you gave me? I blew it.
Aw, man. Instead of paying off his student loans, he bought a car, van, truck thing. If the human centipede was made of Jeep Wranglers, that's what he bought. Imagine giving someone $100,000 and then they go out and buy a real life-sized Hot Wheels car. So the plot is a little convoluted, but they do manage to say the name of the website at least 5 times throughout the video.
Feet Finder, Feet Finder,
Feet Finder,
Feet Finder.
If you make $100,000 using this website, that's incredible. Kudos to you kudos to your toes, kudos. It's just kind of weird how they keep shouting out the website. Like, you don't usually shout out your employer every time you get paid. Just got my first check from the sperm bank. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm thinking about getting the ugliest car imaginable. Wow, is that a good idea? I mean, yeah, I mean, the sperm bank's got me covered. Covered in what? Dude, what? Why are you like coming for me? But I'm not coming for you. I'm not trying. I was just. You should be coming for the Rosewood Sperm Bank on 24th Street. Business hours 8 through 5, closed for all of November. Some of the promos have this fun little spin where the person making money from the website is using someone else's pictures.
Hey, you coconut head, what is this? It's my paycheck for Feet Finder. Oh my god, I cannot believe you are uploading fake pictures on the internet. Mom, it's not mine, it's my brother's. Your son's, you know, I take it when he's sleeping.
If you don't want to use pictures of your own grippers, that's okay. Just use someone else's without their knowledge or consent, like a crime.
Babe, what did you just say? You post my what on where?
I just posted your feet pics.
Why are you posting my feet pics on places?
For money, babe.
I don't know if there's any legislature that applies specifically to feet yet, but I'll get us started. Don't do this. Don't wear Crocs without socks. I know, controversial. And don't take your shoes off in public. I don't care how crunchy you are. If I see your toes out in Target, you are the target. I'll fucking kill you. For some reason in these videos, whenever the person whose pictures are being used without their knowledge, they're always okay with it once they find out it's making money.
Mom, why is there a check in the post from Feet Finder with your name on it? Don't worry, you baboon face. It's your dad's feet.
How much is that?
You asking too many questions. Just keep sending me pics.
50-50?
50-50 what?
Because it's fine to do morally ambiguous things, as long as you're making bank. If I steal your kidney, hypothetically, this is just a hypothetical, as long as I sell it on the dark web and split the proceeds with you 50-50 or 70-30 or 97-3, you know what? We'll talk numbers once the anesthesia wears off. The brand has to approve these before they can get paid. So the actual company looked at these and said, good, this is great. We approve of this. It's good. And it aligns with our mission statement. That gets the stamp of approval. Another method in some of the promos is to integrate them into street interviews. They're usually in the ones where the guy goes, how much money do you have in your bank account? $400. And what do you do for a living? Your mom. Awesome. Thank you.
Oh my God, that's that girl from the last Feet Finder video. Do you remember me? How's work been?
Good, good. Still making that bag. Just paid cash for a new car, so.
Damn! What kind?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
Is that a Lady Gaga song?
Alfa Romeo Giulia.
I like to think he has no idea what kind of car that is, but he just has to pretend to be impressed. So what kind of car did you get? An Ford Romeo Capulet Montague. Nice. What did it cost? Tragedy.
Can I go for a ride?
Gold digger status?
Gold digger status? It sounds less like she's calling him a gold digger and more like she wants a status report. Gold digger, what's your status? At a beauty salon with a baby Louis Vuitton under my underarm, sir. Copy that. This one does at least disclose the sponsors, so kudos for that. Some of the other videos have entire storylines where Feet Finder is like the hero that swoops in to save the day. Don't you hate it when you're playing video games and your girlfriend feeds you raw macaroni with one of those washcloth tablets that you have to put in water? So she's sad that they can only afford one pair of socks. Because he keeps eating all of their socks on top of raw macaroni. When we say macaroni and cheese, the cheese is not supposed to come from between your toes. So he ate all their food, took her socks, and then when he sees her crying, he says, babe, I know what will solve your problems. A side hustle. Dude, you are her problems. She's literally giving you the shirt off her back. If her shirt was socks and her back were feet. There's a few like this though, where the wife or girlfriend is unhappy or they get dumped and then they find Feet Finder and it transforms their life immediately. Yes, I own 2 mansions and a car that has more prefixes than Rosetta Stone, but before I found this company, my life was miserable. My husband would force feed me sweaters on uncooked penne. And they weren't even cashmere. At this point, you might be thinking it's a little bizarre that this company is exclusively advertising to people who would want to post pictures and not actually buy them. And it might be because that's who they're making a lot of money from. You have to pay to use the website. You can pay $5 a month for a basic subscription or $15 a month for premium and unlock all of these crazy perks like direct messaging or profile customization, things that are Definitely perks and not just things that a website should have already. So these ads are less trying to get customers and more trying to be like the finance influencers that tell you they made all their money trading Forex, but then charge you $500 for a course they filmed in their garage. This is how I made my money. This is how I can afford a new Tesla every year. This is how I moved out of my parents' house.
Honey, did you take out the trash? Honey?
I don't make any money from making you pay me every month, okay? I give all the proceeds to charity.
3 days ago.
Dude, shut the up!
Charity, do not speak to your mother that way.
Or maybe I'm being too harsh. I could have completely misunderstood their business model, and this is in fact a company that just wants to help people find their feet. I mean, I know what that's like. My name is Detective Chad Holmes, and I'm the best goddamn foot finder this side of the Mississippi. When it comes to finding feet, I am undefeatable. People always ask me, how do I be more like you? How do I become the world's greatest detective with the world's greatest hits? And I always tell them, you can't. I've been finding feet since I was 2 years old. I can sniff them out in a snowstorm. I can hear them coming a mile away. Platform Doc Martens, size 6.5, mid-calves. No, thigh highs. But it's not always glory and sleeping with the hottest people alive. Sometimes this job is tough, real tough. I'm sorry, ma'am. I was too late.
Josiah!
Why do I have to be so damn good at finding feet?
No.
I'm gonna call it there, guys. Thank you for subscribing, and if you are still here, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you clicking on my video out of all the videos that are on here, and I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.